Alright, I'm live. I can't figure out how to get this to loop, so I kept having to fucking click replay while trying to set things up. It's one of my favorite videos now. It's so uncomfortable to watch. Whoa. Anyway, I'm live. We're playing Gothic today. Yeah, as Barlow mentioned, I put it like a little poll in my Discord saying what would everybody like me to play today, and then basically just completely disregarded it. I'm a is this capricious? Is that a term? Capricious? Am I using that word right? I don't actually know. A great video with that title. Burly German men in your area. Let's play it one more time for everybody. With the sultry music in the background. I found this morning and went, yeah, that needs to be a stream starting soon thing. I might download this video and just keep it just for starting the stream off. Maybe this will just be on loop instead of clips or music or anything like that. You know, the stuff you're supposed to play. I'm taking a sip of tea. Okay, I'm closing down VLC and I'm closing down this. It's me, I'm live. I've forgotten to turn on my lights again. Cool. I basically will never remember that. Let me turn off that. my Reddit saved list. There we go. I spent the morning out with the pigs, so I'm actually feeling quite good today, and I'm less tired than yesterday. I liked yesterday's stream. That was a fun time. But I felt like I never really woke up during it. It was about 4 hours I was live yesterday, and I feel like by the end of it, I was just as sleepy as I was at the beginning. Today, I'm actually awake. I slept. Also, I've gone very heavy on the eyeliner, because, you know, we're playing a game called Gothic. I just spent the morning just, like, chilling out in the garden with some guinea pigs. I mean, look at this. Look at that pig. Look at that majestic, fluffy pig. She's too fluffy. She needs some sort of haircut. I mean, that's too much fluff. It's starting to get in the way of her vision. There we go. Thank you yesterday. Thank you for the raid yesterday, by the way. Sure, you caught it. Ugh. Wasn't sure if you caught it in time to say to you. Yes, you did. Sorry, I can't speak. She's a model. Shave the pig. You could shave the pig. She'd look a little bit like a skinny pig. Has anybody ever seen what a skinny pig looks like? Skinny pigs they're very cute. They're basically hairless guinea pigs, but they're a sort of depressing story. They were bred specifically so that scientists wouldn't have to shave guinea pigs when they were doing experiments on them. So, you know, 1 second. Skinny pig. So they look very cute. They look a little bit like hippos. I mean, look at that pig. They look a little bit more like hippos than guinea pigs, but this is what it looks like if you shave a guinea pig. So maybe I'll do that at some point, or put, like, hair removal cream on them. It'd be easier. Dunk the pig in wax, then rip and tear. I think they'd probably have a heart attack and die. The cat was outside in the garden today, and the cat just had no interest in him. Like, the cat looked up at them as they wandered out into the grass from its seat, and from its, like, it was sleeping on a little lawn chair thing, looked up at them, and then just went straight back to sleep and was like, I don't care about the pigs today. Don't want to play with them. So they had to play amongst themselves by, like, jumping over this log and chasing around birds and stuff. It was cute. I had no idea this was a thing, like Sphinx cats. Yes, I think there are basically hairless versions of every animal. Like skinny pigs. Skinny pigs are cute. But apparently they do get quite cold, which is why you see a lot of images of them in jumpers. Like, there's a lot of skinny pigs in jumpers. Skinny pig, or skinny, is an almost hairless breed of guinea pig. They typically have hair on their muzzles, feet, and legs, but are hairless over the remainder of their bodies. Some of them have a thin covering of fuzzy hair on their back. Yes, there we go. The modern breed of skinny pig originated from a cross between haired guinea pigs and a hairless lab strain. They were made for lab experiments because, of course, they were a spontaneous genetic mutation, and then they exploited it so that they wouldn't have to, like, cut their fur when they were doing, like, dissections. Anyway, yeah, they do have a little bit of tufty fur. and weird little guinea pig eyes. Guinea pig eyes are weird. They're not like other rodent eyes. You can see like a discernible iris and stuff instead of just like, when you look at a mouse's eyes, it's just like a bead. Or like a rat's eyes, they're just like a single bead. They actually, if you hold a guinea pig up to the light, they usually have just like very soft brown eyes. It's nice, but a bit weird. They look a bit human sometimes. What do I usually do to start the stream? I normally like play Hurdle and Global and then get into the game. I'll do that. Hello, all my managers in the room, but I'm sending my love anyway. Thank you, sir. I'm my own manager, at least right now. Yeah, I'll do that, and then we'll play Hurdle. I do actually have a time limit today. I am ending at 4 o'clock on the dot, and I know, I've said that before and gone like 2 hours over, but this time I absolutely need to end at 4 on the dot. Like 100%. I have stuff to do. Because I feel particularly evil today, here, have this. I'm putting on my camera for this because this could be something horrible. Oh, I've seen this! I love it! Ending at 4 on the dot is your catchphrase at this point. I have to this time. Shout at me if I don't. It's this image. You know, the one with Kirby and his, like, immaculate chiseled feet. I don't know if I like it. She's in her box, just there. Oh. I don't know. Is this TMI? I've never been a foot guy. Don't get it. I don't really get feet people. No kink shaming. Just, I just fundamentally don't understand what's attractive about them. But these are chiseled feet. Another one. Oh, Jesus. This one might be bordering on TOS. There's a lot of ass cheek in this one. Hang on. Nah, feet are unclean. I walk around barefoot constantly. I was barefoot in the garden just there. I put on socks right now because I need to leave soon. So I want to be out the door at 4. But, or like 10 past 4 at the latest. This one. Is this okay to show on Twitch? There's a lot of ass in that one. Although I would say this is the opposite of sexually explicit. So maybe it's fine. I like walking around barefoot. Oh, I sent this on the Discord. I ran barefoot. I don't know if I actually mentioned this. You know how I think some people may have thought I was joking. I said I was going to try running barefoot instead of wearing like running shoes on the like little grassy trail that I run on like 3 times a week. And I did it and it was better. I liked it. I had more fun. I thought it was nice. I liked feeling the grass on my feet. It was good. I feel like my life changes each stream I catch. I cannot recover from curvy feet. I love the Dreya made all of you look at this nightmare. I mean, I honestly find this one just as disturbing as this one. Although, no, giving Kirby an ass doesn't feel right. I mean, look, there's definitely some weird, sexually explicit Kirby art. You can guarantee it, where he's like thick, but, this doesn't look right. Just doesn't look physically right. Let's go camera. I'll go to the hurdle. One more look at the pigs. One more look at the pigs. Pigs, 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 pigs. Pig, 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 pig. Look at her little face. Again, this was just after a gust of wind had blown up her fringe. I really, really need to like cut it because it's starting to get in the way of her vision. Cork here. Welcome. I am also from Cork. I don't have like the strong Cork accent, but it does slip out occasionally. Hello, Torreston. Welcome. Just because I'm from Cork. That does fit the Cork stereotype. There's Cork and everywhere else. I've never really fallen into that, if I'm honest. I grew up just outside of Cork, actually. I grew up about 40 minutes drive from Cork City, and I'm a bit closer now. So, I'm in Cork County, though. But when people say Cork, they tend to mean the city, if we're honest. Like, whenever people from Cork City say Cork, they're not referring to the county. They're referring to the city, because Cork City is incredible. Mainly, it smells of piss and heroin, but, it's incredible, apparently. Sorry, don't leave, I swear. I'll stop. No, you don't understand. That is the collective mind of the entire city of Cork. West Cork, yeah, everybody likes West Cork, right? With the, like, scenic cliffs and stuff like that. I've never really been around Cork. Like, I've never really done sightseeing around Cork. Sorry, Cork. I've never really done sightseeing around Cork. Like, I've been places in Ireland, obviously. I mean, listen to me speak. But, like, I've never taken the time out and gone, like, around and seen, like, the nice parts. I've just kind of gone from place to place. Or maybe they're made out of cork. Cork. Sorry, this is the guinea pigs. I'll play the game now. For once, I put myself into just chatting to start off the stream. I will now probably forget to change it to Gothic once I go into Gothic, but hang on. We'll do the hurdle. Let's extend the screen space a little bit. We'll go into hurdle, and then we'll go into global, and then we'll play Gothic. And that'll be the docket, I guess, for today. Sure, that'll be the docket for today. Where are you from in Cork, by the way, Torriston, if that's not too prying? Just be very vague. Like, I'm from South Cork. Southeast Cork. I'll be that precise. I've probably doxed myself on stream 100 times already. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, play. No, Cork City. Of course you are. I feel like I should know this one. It sounds very sort of, I don't know, Amy Winehousey. I haven't been to Cork City in like 2 months, have I? I don't think I have. Why would I ask you as if you knew? I don't think I've been to Cork City in like 2 months. There's just been no reason for me to go. Like, since the pandemic, really, and all the restrictions got lightened, I've just not really found an excuse to go to Cork City. Have I? Oh no, I was in Cork City fairly recently, but I was just stopping off on the way to somewhere else. I was in Cork City for like an hour while I was waiting for a train to go to Photo Wildlife Park. And that was it. Like, I went to Cork, just wandered around, and then got on a train to Photo Wildlife Park with my girlfriend, and that was it. That was the last time I was in Cork City. That was about 2 months ago, probably. Nobody's going out anymore. Nobody's going out anymore much, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, there's not really much to do. Although it's nice today. I feel like going out on a walk later, but I am quite busy, so I probably won't. Anyway, skip 1 second. This is one of the very common hurdles that I don't really think I'm going to know. And everybody's going to laugh at me. Still never been to Cork City. It's fine. It's fine. I recognize it, but I don't know what it is. Cork City's fine. I mean, there's much worse places. I mean, it's probably, I don't know. Is it as nice as Dublin? Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's small and nice-ish, parts of it at least. There are parts of it that you shouldn't, like, probably don't wander around north of the river for too long. But, parts of it are really nice. Nice old buildings. I like the art gallery. I mean, I go to college there, so, I'll be going there again soon, probably. Easy one, you'll definitely kick yourself. Ugh. Oh, I definitely fucking know this. Who's this? This is not a modern song, by the way. Oh, I can feel myself riding a scooter with way too many headlamps. What is this? Thank you. Hello, Peanut. Welcome. I have no fucking idea. I don't know, it almost sounds like early Rolling Stones or something like that, but I've never really listened to Rolling Stones. Dreya, come on. I don't know this, I think. I know the riff. I do know it. I've definitely heard it. But, I don't know what it's called or who it's by. I've heard it in some movie or something. They even started the title. Is it I Can't Get No Satisfaction? I said it was fucking Rolling Stones, didn't I? I'm not really a Rolling Stones guy. I really like the Beatles, but whenever anybody brings up Stones v Beatles, I'm always Beatles. I really love the Beatles. I've never been a big Rolling Stones guy. I like a couple of their songs. I like Painted Black, but I don't know if I've ever actually listened to I Can't Get No Satisfaction in its entirety. Anyway, it's that one, obviously. No judgment here, but that's shocking. I mean, Beatles better than Stones, but come on. I know. It's just one of my musical blind spots, where you'd assume that, considering the music I'm into, I would like the Rolling Stones, or at least be familiar with them, but I'm just not. It's like when I was really, really into, like, 80s hard rock music, like AC/DC and stuff as a kid. Everybody always assumed that I was very familiar with Metallica. I don't think I've ever heard more than like one Metallica song in my life. Submit. There we go. I mean, I like this, and I was right about the, scooter with lots of headlights. They're a very mod band. Global prediction time. Oh fuck! I saw that this one was apparently difficult. Ever play Rock Band Beatles? I've never played any of the Rock Band games because I didn't have friends. I didn't really have friends growing up when those were like popular, so I never had anybody to play with. So I never played any of like the Guitar Hero or Rock Band stuff, especially Rock Band, which I think was more of a communal thing, right? Yeah, I never played any of those. I just listened to a lot of music, but then, didn't really talk to anybody about music. So I just have these weird blind spots. Anyway, global. Global. I'll put on the prediction, I guess, quickly. Oh, I don't even have my fucking stream manager up. How amateurish of me. Open up my stream manager. There we go. Which is just Twitch dashboard. It's nothing fancy. I think there's other ones you can get. Say A if you didn't have friends when you were younger than you are now. Sorry, I just choked on my tea. Will Dreya get this in 10 guesses or less? I'll just repeat it because apparently it's nice. Or like hard, I should say. Beatles one, you could have 3 mics and all sing separate harmonies, was heaven for a while. I mean, the Beatles were good at harmonies. Anyway, I'm doing it. Global. There we go. I don't know. I don't know at all. Burly German men in your area? Yeah, I'm here. Willst du Spaß haben? Ich bin ganz einsam. No idea what I've just read out. Hang on. Control C. Translate. Willst du Spaß haben? Ich bin ganz einsam. Translate from German to English. Do you want to have fun? I'm all lonely. Okay, fair enough. Was I reading that even slightly correctly?
Willst du Spaß haben? Ich bin ganz einsam.
I was basically correct. I think I'm fine at this. Slightly, yes. Okay, good. Willst du Spaß haben? Ich bin ganz einsam. Understandably correct. Good. Good. That's the best kind of correct. Technically or sort of. Anyway. Should I put on some music in the background? Hang on. I have some music somewhere. Just some like low... Oh, thank you for the children cheering. Just some like low music in the background. Oh, that was a gifted tier 1 sub. That's extremely nice of you. I thought that was like just a children cheering redemption. Sorry, I was off my screen there for a second. Thank you, Nuku. That's extremely kind of you. I snorted at that. Hate having to learn a third language. Yes, I thought it was that. I do not know even a second language. I know a smattering of French. I know about 15 fucking words in Irish, and that's it. I don't know anything. I'm very dumb. I don't know anything. Time out Y peanut. Fine. Time out peanut. There we go. Anyway, let's do global. There we go. I'm very, very, very bad at languages. Let's say... Apparently this is hard. Let me just check the Discord very, very quickly. What were people's guesses here? I think Barload, you posted your score. 8. I'm probably alright. Not very familiar with this particular stretch of the world. That's my clue. Now, Barload's European. That kind of means anywhere not European we'll be ignorant of, right? Let's say we're here. Let's say we're in Malaysia. That's not spelled right. Oh, lovely. Yes, Dreya, but I also spend 2,500 hours playing Europa Universalis 4. I can't even say the name of that game. It's a mouthful, and I don't... Is that a bit like Crusader Kings? Or like Hearts of Iron, or one of those games? They're like incredibly complicated strategy games. Yes, it is. That make my tiny, tiny brain hurt just looking at them. One of those. So we're very close to Malaysia, so is it... I mean, it's not Indonesia. That's like right under it, right? That's like here, I think. Where's Thailand? That's Myanmar, I think, right here. Where's Thailand? Is that around here as well? Let's say Myanmar. Okay, I was right, but it's actually slightly closer to Myanmar. Oh, really? Does that mean it's up more? If the game title is complicated, there's no hope of me understanding the menus. I'm too dumb for fun. Same. Very much same. When I look at one of those games, I can barely pronounce the title, and also, just looking at the map makes me frightened. Hello, Emmy. Welcome. I mean, this is a great start, but do I know any other countries here? What's this big one? Sorry, what's this big one? I don't know this one. Like, this is Nepal, I think, right here. Mongolia's here. China. Like China. Big old China. What's here? What's right here? I don't know if I know what's right here. There's more China. China's huge, but I don't think it's that big, is it? This is Taiwan, I think, or one of these is Taiwan. You should know what's right there. Is it China? Let me just get that out of the way. China, okay. I don't know what's right there. Florida, I think. One of these is Laos. Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. Oh, Vietnam is around. Yeah, Vietnam's around here. I forgot Vietnam existed. I'm not American, so I don't really think about it a lot. Jesus, I can't remember where any of those actually are. I forgot Vietnam existed. Like, one of these is Thailand as well. Okay, Thailand's real close. Oh, it borders one of these fuckers, doesn't it? Dreya would forget the Cold War if it came to it. I mean, it's not like I was involved. It's not like Ireland was involved. We've been neutral forever. I don't think since Ireland has become a state, we've never actually been involved in a war. So, you know, we don't really learn a lot about it, to be honest. We're very ignorant as a people. I don't know. Where's Laos? Again, I keep forgetting how to even pronounce that country. Is it Laos or Laos or Laos? Laos, maybe? We weren't much involved, to be fair. We know where Britain is, and that's our threat. Exactly. That's basically it. We keep an eye on that, and that's basically... Although we don't even know the counties of England. I don't, at least. I'm going to say it's Laos. Nope. Well, it borders that. Is it Vietnam, then? Hang on, I've just accidentally increased the DPI on my mouse, because I'm just flailing at this point. Is it Vietnam? No. Oh, fuck. Is it Cambodia, then? Hang on, how many guesses have I taken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is Cambodia there? It is Cambodia. Look, if you had asked me before now, where is Cambodia on a map? I probably would not be able to tell you. But now I know. That was not bad. I think the fact that I guessed Malaysia first was the only thing that saved me. You only got a Kaseffer listed all the countries, and even then it took it the last guess. I know. Look, I know nothing about Cambodia. Other than, you know, the very obvious, very bad stuff that happened there. I don't know anything about Cambodia at all. Like, I don't know who's in charge there right now. I don't know how many people live there. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what's going on in Cambodia. I don't really know anything about any of these countries. I don't really know anything about Thailand. I don't really know anything about Laos. I don't know anything about Cambodia. I don't know anything about anything. I'm very ignorant and bad at everything. You're allowed not to know Rolling Stones if you do this well. I should know Rolling Stones. That one is unforgivable. I should know more about the Rolling Stones. Because again, I think I like I Can't Get No Satisfaction. That was the one that it was, right? Yeah, I think I like this song. I like Painted Black. I don't think I've heard many other songs of them, but maybe I'd really like them. I think I just immediately... I might have heard a song I didn't like by them first, and then it just kind of put me off them. Maybe. Anyway, let's pay out the believers, and then I'll get into Gothic. And I'll actually change my, like, little category and everything. Choose outcome. Of course I'll get in 10 guesses or less. Easy. Really easy mode. Because I'm a geographical whiz. Is that something people say? Look at this guinea pig one last time, and then part of another guinea pig behind the branch while I load up Gothic. There we go. Everybody see the guinea pig? I just like showing off my guinea pigs. Guinea pigs. And then back to camera. I have the, like, little thing up, so it should be fine. Let's turn off this smooth jazz. That's Kevin MacLeod, or Kevin MacLeod, by the way. I don't know how you pronounce that name, even though I've used his music in lots of things. I don't know how... It's MacLeod. I'm assuming that's Cloyd? MacLeod? Or is it MacLeod, spelt weirdly? Fedora and cat ears. Cool, thank you for the punishment, I guess. Jesus. Fucking hell. Well... That's gonna suck in a second. I can probably go over to games. Yeah, there we go. This is the wacky launcher I have to use so Gothic will work. Because if you don't use this launcher, Gothic just refuses to launch on my PC. Because it's very old. We can forgive it. It's very old. I'll play the game, I'll load it up, and get the ears on while it's loading. Hang on, bear with me. I need to plug in my other earphones. It's not a happy time for me. I don't know if I've ever shown the opening logos to that. I don't recognize any of them. None of the people involved with this are people I know. Because I'm not really well versed with, like, you know, Central European 2000s era video gaming. And I didn't forget, I already forgot to fucking change the category. Hang on, bear with me, everyone. Category. Gothic. Nope, spelled wrong. Gothic. Load up. Gothic. Done. There we go. We've done it. Crisis averted. I still have the cat ears attached to the fucking hat from yesterday. So, ready-made for your sort of pleasure. Didn't like that phrase as it came out of my mouth. There we go. Look at that. I hate this. 270 million bombs were dropped on Laos in a span of 9 years, making it the most heavily bombed country in history. Well, that's, nice for them, I guess. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. Really? Who's bombing Laos? What did they do to anyone? I don't know anything about them. Don't tell me if it's horrific. Anyway. Load game. Where was I? What was the last time I did it? Was it Magic Men? When did I last play this game? That's the 11th of April. This is the 4th of April. So I'm imagining it's the 11th of April. Magic Men. I can't remember where I was. Burly men, cream fillings, and cat ears. You're truly spoiling us. The cream filling... Oh, yeah, I remember where we were now. It's been about 2 weeks since I played this. Give me a break. But I forgot, I had already forgotten I played that at the start of the stream. Hang on. Can I alt-tab for a second? I just want to play it one more time. Just because some people might not have seen it. And I just like the idea of everybody knowing that this exists. Let me go to profile. Saved. This is going to be my de facto thing that opens up every stream now, I think. I feel so uncomfortable. I didn't realize they did this by hand. There's something sensual about it. Doing it by hand, rather than just getting filled by a machine. Gotta be a bits redemption. I could probably set up... Want to make it even more uncomfortable? That's mayonnaise. Oh, I think I'd rather just a savory bun filled with like peppery mayonnaise than bite into a custard donut. I'm aware that makes me a psychopath, but I think I'd enjoy that more. Like if it was a savory, like a sort of bao bun or something like that, or like a crusty like country roll, but just like pumped full of like, you know, spiced mayonnaise or something. I think I'd be into that more than a donut. I don't really like donuts. We already knew you were a psychopath. Melted cheese? That could also work. That's reminded me. I can probably set up Bits Redemptions to play a GIF on stream, right? Or a video. So maybe I could just have this pop up in the corner of the screen every so often. It's Elmer's glue. I don't know what Elmer's glue is. We don't have that here. The only glue I was ever allowed to use as a child, like in school, was Pritt Stick. Like, Pritt Stick is the de facto glue. I think in other countries, Elmer's glue is a thing. And it looks like this weird goopy, like, wood glue. I don't know what it is. Anyway, game. We're in. We're in. Everything's fine. In Germany, it's Uhu. Of course it is. We don't have Pritt Stick or Elmer's glue. We have Uhu. I'm so sorry. Don't leave. I'm so sorry. It's just that that's the most German name for a glue I could think of. We also have Pritt, but Uhu is definitely one. I can't not say it like that. Uhu. Is that what, when they dub, like, anime or hentai into German, is that what Uwu becomes? Uhu. You sassy baka? Uhu. Uwu glue, exactly. Where was I going? Hang on. No, it's an eagle owl. Yes. Please stop. Right, I need to search for the focus stones. That was it. Reardon, or how do they pronounce it in this? It's weird. Instead of Reardon, which is basically what this name is, they say it's like Riordian. One of the magicians of water has brewed me some potions for my travels. I can collect them in his alchemy lab on the upper level. Soloris gave me an old map with the last known locations of the focus stones, as well as a magic scroll which will teleport me back to the magicians of water. After I passed on the focus and the almanac, that was the first thing. Fair enough. I need to find the remaining 4 focus stones. Focus stones. That's what we need to find. Focus stones. Good stuff. Where would focus stones be? I think they're... Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? I'm noticing that focus stones aren't really listed on this map. At least not that I can see. Where exactly are the focus stones? I love your sussy baka thingy. I think in my life I have said sussy baka about 4 times. I wouldn't say it's a thing I do. Can I... Is it a different map? Hang on, let me just remember how to play the game for the first couple of minutes. Bear with me. Teleport to the magician's water, ice block, healing, storm of fire, teleport to the swamp camp, that's cool. Writings. Map of the colony. Map of the colony. Focus map. Focus map, here we go. Read that. Okay, now we know. I thought we all voted for Dad Sim. You did, and I ignored it because I'm a democratic leader. I'll play Love 365 on Wednesday. I can't be live tomorrow, but I'll play it because I have like prior engagements that I forgot about until yesterday. But I will play some anime hot. I'm planning on Wednesday to play a game called Love 365. And the module I've downloaded for it is something called what, like Love at the Highest Bidder or something like that. Like some sort of anime game where I'm a hot anime girl and I've been auctioned off to like 5 horny businessmen. I think that's basically the idea, which is, you know, cool. This democracy is a fraud. Just picture me as Palpatine. It's not a leap of logic, really. Stop the count. Okay, so we need to go here, right? So we need to go... I mean, the first one's pretty close. We're, like, right here. Like, this little white arrow at the far left. Just like me. So we need to go southeast to that little curve in the road. There we go. Dreya is the count. I am the Discord. Horny businessman? Yes. Actually, I played it through twice. Don't judge. Air me, please. Fine, let's go south. Immediately, I've realised I don't know which direction south is in this game. I'm in a new camp here, and I don't quite know how to get out of it. Dreya, do you like pie? It depends on what pie. Irish pie? Yeah. American pie? No. They're very different. I mean, Irish pie, like, or like, you know, I would say like Western European pie? Yeah, definitely. Like, steak and kidney pie, or just steak pie, like steak and ale pie, or a shepherd's pie, or a cottage pie, or some sort of pie like that. That's all cool. Like savory pies, basically, with like a thick, rich gravy. Chicken pie, but, you know, like cherry pie, or blackberry pie, or apple pie. Fuck no, hate that stuff so much. Can't stand it. I think this is the way out, by the way. Hello, Jarvis. Jarvis seems like too posh a name to exist in this world. I don't know if this has the same, you know, sort of stereotypes in other cultures, but the name Jarvis implies a posh butler, not some sort of, like, grizzled gate mercenary. I don't really see that. It's like I've decided that this guy, because he doesn't have a name, this main character is called Gunther. Apparently that's a kind of a goofy name. Kipling apple pies with custard? Oh, my girlfriend bought some Mr. Kipling the other day, and I didn't realise that even existed, really. I thought it was a joke, because I've heard people refer to Mr. Kipling before. And I was like, that actually exists here? I thought it was just like a joke product that people were talking about. I've never had them, and I don't intend to. She got French fancies, and I still don't know what they are. I thought Alfred was a posh name. Alfred is a fairly posh name. Again, I would assume it was a butler name. You know, posh but not too posh. Are you pulling my pizzle? Where the fuck am I now? Hang on. I'm gonna need to keep checking this map, so bear with me. Look, fuck it, we'll go around. We'll keep following this path. The ambience is quite loud in my ears as well. Good morning, Can. Welcome. The fancies are great. Pure sugar dairy. I said this yesterday. The only cake I think I like is coconut macaroons. I really like coconut macaroons. Every other type of cake is disgusting. Actually, no. I've just realised one that I like. I've just realised a type of cake that I really enjoy. And I haven't had it in about probably 15, 16 years. So maybe I don't enjoy it actually. It's just nostalgia. But I really enjoy Rice Krispie cakes. Rice Krispie cakes are nice. You know, like just cooking chocolate over Rice Krispies and then you form them into cupcake shapes. Those are nice. And the same thing, but with cornflakes. I ate those a lot as a kid. Probably enough to permanently damage my health. But that's about it. Am I under attack? I thought that was battle music. I usually say I can't tell if someone is speaking in a posh accent, but I was watching the Savile documentary and they had Thatcher's ex-secretary speaking. Oh my god. I mean, nobody's posher than, like, the British government or the royals, right? Like, you'd get a bake fair kind of thing. Yes, exactly. I used to make them a lot and get them made for me a lot by my mum. 1 second. Where exactly are we? We're getting close, just further down this way. Scum. I couldn't quite tell for a second. Are you talking about me enjoying Rice Krispie cakes or, the British elite? For a split second, I was like, what do you have against Rice Krispie cakes? And then I realised. The British elite, okay. I feel like the British elite wouldn't really like Rice Krispie cakes. They seem a bit common for them. I assume the British elite really like Mr. Kipling. Rather than, you know, they have like high tea or afternoon tea and have like Mr. Kipling cakes. Rather than having, you know, just some Rice Krispie cake stuff. Am I in the right way now? Cucumber sandwiches? I've never had a cucumber sandwich. I'm sure I'd like them because I really like cucumbers. It's something that the pigs and I share a lot. And I mean literally, I'll chop up cucumbers and give a slice to the pigs and a slice to me.
You may as well give me all your ore before you go out there and let the orcs
fuck off.
rip you to ribbons.
Shaking me down. I don't think I want to do that, you prick.
I don't think I want to do that.
In that case, you better not move another step.
What happens if I do? Oh, nothing. I can't remember if we did that before. Okay, nearly there. I had a cucumber sandwich. It was nice. I'm sure they're fine. What else do you put in them, though? Because my favorite sandwich might be a toast sandwich, which I've mentioned before. I think, thinking about it, that might be my favorite sandwich. Which is 2 slices of white bread, buttered, and then a piece of dry toast in the middle of them with salt and pepper. I think that might be my favorite sandwich. I don't think I've ever had a cucumber sandwich, if it's plain enough, might be nice then. If it has salt and pepper in it, I'll probably like it, because those are amazing. Ah, you're a big fucking dog. I didn't realize you were here. Hang on. Where exactly am I going? I might be eaten by a dog here. Can he get up here? Yes, he can! Run! Run, you fucking idiot! Bring out your weapon! I can't remember how to attack. Oh, thank God, they're actually not as hard as I thought. I thought that was going to kill me. Are you coming up? What do you have on you? Just some random scraps. Let me back away a little bit. Try and heal, because they could still kill me pretty easily. And then bring out the weapon. Yep, here you are. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Oh, the hitboxes. Cheese and brown sauce. See, this is a thing that my dad used to eat a lot. My dad would drink brown sauce by the pint. Not literally, but, you know, probably, honestly. I don't really get brown sauce. I've never really liked brown sauce. I don't know what flavour brown sauce is meant to be. It's just sort of tang in a bottle. And I don't mean that drink called Tang that I've also never had. Brown sauce is just brown. Honestly, that's a fairly good description of it. It's just very brown. I don't really know what it's meant to evoke. Because it's not barbecue. Fuck me, this is rough. Okay, run! Run before you're killed! Oh, Jesus Christ, run away, please. It's kind of pickly, maybe? See, I like pickles. Pickles are nice. Fuck me, that hurt. Do I have any healing? That isn't, like, important? Like potions that I don't want to waste? Fucking hell. That's mana. Sure, use the healing herbs. We have lots of them. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Let me quick save a little bit. And then loot their bodies. Am I in the right place? Yeah, I'm basically in the right place. Where's this focus? It's very dark is the problem. I can barely see what's going on, so I imagine it's even worse on stream. Pick up orc leaf. My favourite sandwich is a thick slice of cooked ham, prosciutto, 4 cucumber slices, 2 tomato slices, a thin spread of remoulade sauce, no idea what that is, very finely chopped up salad, then another slice of prosciutto to get all together. That is a very rich sandwich. That is the opposite, I would say, in many ways, of the toast sandwich. The toast sandwich is for when you are either criminally boring or very poor. Which I am both. That sandwich is a luxury sandwich. That's a sandwich you get at, like, a posh place. That sounds immense. Ah, fucking orcs. There's so many orcs. There's so many things around. I kind of want to wait for it to get bright so I can actually see what the fuck is happening. Are they chasing me? Yes, you are! Ah, fuck, you're big! Oh, you're a big old boy. Sorry, sorry. Might as well be a magic spell to me. I've made impressive sandwiches. I just don't really go out of my way. Hey, hit the orc, you idiots! Sorry. I shouted, sorry. I think I might have left my back door open as well, so my neighbours will hear me screaming today. Let's take a quick load. I respect how specific that is. Mine is just ham shoved into bread and cheese. This is more my vibe. Can I take these guys on? Orc fighters seem real fucking hard to kill. Ah! Nearly. Nearly, but not quite. They're very big. Let me take a look at the map. Writings. The focus map. I am... Oh, I need to go further in. So I need to go past those boys. Right, that's not great for me. I don't know if I want to go past those boys. They're big. Does one of you maybe want to come at me? Ooh, one of you does want to come at me. I can kite. Now that's how you do it. Italian meats were my absolute favourite before I went veggie. I remember I would basically, when I ate meat, would go to Lidl or Aldi, usually Lidl, because they're dirt cheap and have a lot of weird meats, right? I'd go to Lidl and I would just trawl through the fridge section to find whatever cheap cured meats I could find, and then just have that for dinner. And that was what I ate. I basically did not see a vegetable until I was like 20. So, you know, I understand that. Come on, hit him. Oh, he's blocking! Oh, these aren't just animals. These actually know what they're doing. That bodes really badly for me. Ooh, should I be taking these weapons? I think these might be quite valuable. I really love cooked ham because it's not got much fat. Ugh. It's got not much fat in it and is juicy. I was never really a ham guy, especially like deli ham. Like, you know, Christmas ham. Yeah, like with the glaze and stuff. That's always nice. Like a thick cut Christmas ham with like sausage meat stuffing on it. That was always my go-to as a kid. But, you know, other than that, like a sandwich with ham? Gammon? Yeah, gammon. I remember one of the first things I had when I stopped eating meat was a vegetarian gammon steak. And it was quite nice. I don't know if they still make them. They're corn. These are too many orcs. I'm gonna run away from these ones, I think. Flail madly through the wilderness. There we go. Orc Hunter, I think, is not as powerful. So sometimes I miss meat. I only miss a couple of different things when it comes to meat. Not much. There's not much that hasn't been replicated, I would say. A couple of things, though. When I feel a bit less fancy for a sandwich, I'll just put an entire tin of tuna on a slice of bread. I used to eat a fuckload of tuna. And I remember at one point, a couple of years ago, I found, I think in Aldi or Lidl again, I found what... Oh, you're still coming, aren't you? I found, like, a can of vegan, like, tuna alternative. And I tried it, because I was like, oh, I have fond memories of eating tuna. It was one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth. I took 2 bites and was like, I cannot eat the rest of this. This is too unpleasant for me to stomach. And so I just threw it away. Actually, what I think I did, because I was living at home at the time, was I showed I gave it to, like, my brother and went, try this, it's fucking awful. And he tried it and went, yep, this is unedible. Maybe it was gone off. When I think about actually eating meat again, I feel a bit like, same. I mean, there's parts of it, like, again, like, sometimes I'll pass, like, the cheap smoked meats section in a Lidl, and I'll go, oh, this is nice stuff. I remember eating this. And then I actually see, like, a fucking whole smoked mackerel, and I go, oh, Jesus Christ, can't look at that. Am I close to where I need to be? Just down here. Follow this path and we're there. Yes, that's it. I sometimes make frozen tuna pizza and put on more tuna. This we discovered was a uniquely German thing, didn't we, last time? I think you mentioned this before, you and Grenarius. Both mentioned having tuna on pizza. And you can get tuna on pizza here, but apparently it's really common in Germany. Like, it's a standard pizza. Like, you can get seafood pizza here, especially in, like, seaside areas, because it's around. It is, yes. This is lit up for some reason. Is this where I'm meant to be? Flamethorn. This looks like something, doesn't it? Is this where I need to be? Yeah, this looks like something. Okay, so we're gonna need to go into some sort of dank crypt, I guess. Like here, I would think an Irish pizza, I would assume... Like, I got a flyer in through my door from Apache Pizza, which is an Irish pizza chain, which I was baffled to find out was specifically Irish, because it's named after a Native American tribe for no reason whatsoever. But anyway, there's a pizza place here called Apache Pizza. It's like a national chain. It's fucking disgusting. Never eat there. It's awful. It is widely regarded as the worst pizza place, right? I don't know how it's in business. But they put in a flyer through my door saying, 2 for 1 on Irish breakfast pizzas. And I was like, that's an Irish pizza. That's an Irish pizza. Sort of black pudding and fried egg and rashers on a pizza. That's Irish. Just sort of ruin it, basically. Oh, you're skeletons. Hello, skeleton boys. Are you very hard to kill? Because if so, this could be rough for me. You take a bit of a beating, and you do a little bit of damage. Do you want to maybe come out for a bit? Yes, you do! Oh, are you all stuck? If you got stuck, that would be great for me. Run! What the fuck just happened? What was that fire? Eddie Rockets as well. Weirdly American sounding, but totally Irish. I know, that was another one. Who the fuck are you? Are you a friend? Are you a necromancer? Yes, Eddie Rockets is also bad. You know you've run out of places to eat if you end up at Eddie Rockets. Eddie Rockets is an Irish chain of sort of fake American diners. Sorry, I'll just take a chill break here while the skeletons regroup. But they're like a fake American diner chain with, the full 50s booth set up and everything's chrome and all the booths look like the back of classic American cars, and they sell just very, very cheap bad food. So yeah, that's Eddie Rockets. I don't know who Eddie Rocket is meant to be. Are you all right with me, Mitten? Is your name Mitten? Oh, Mitten. Oh, I think that's meant to be Milton. Oh, that's really disappointing. I'm gonna call you Mitten. Hello, Mitten. I'm gonna take out this skeleton. Are you gonna be cool with me when I do? Is there more? There's probably more. Are you all right with me? Hello, Mitten. Mitten really doesn't want to talk. Oh, for fuck's sake, Jesus! Ah, there's so many! Where did you all come from? Ah, don't stop locking on! Run away, you fucking idiot. Sorry. Where'd they come from? Skeleton just did a jump kick at you. Are they fighting him? They are! They're fighting him. Maybe I meant to save Mitten. Mitten! Mitten, you should probably fight back. Although if you want to just be a cool distraction, I'm fine with that too. Yeah, Mitten, you distract them all. Ah, oh, fuck! Run away! Run away! Gunther! The standard pizzas here are margherita, chipotle, salami, tonno, and fungi. I would say the standard here are margherita, obviously. Then you've got ham and mushroom, I would say is the standard. Hawaiian, probably, although that's disgusting. I've never even had Hawaiian pizza. I just assume it's bad because I don't really like mixing sweet and savory. Okay. There we go. Thank you, my friend. Now you can help us out. Have you taken out this one? I'll help you. There we go. You alright? Hello, Mitten. Tell me something about the Magicians of Fire. Why the fuck is Mitten here?
Tell me something about the Magicians of Fire.
The Circle of Fire takes its powers from the grace of Innos. The God of Light, Truth, and Justice watches over us. The magicians consider themselves to be the chosen ones.
Why are you
That's how
here?
they treat others. I was lucky to be admitted. Caristo made me his apprentice. He probably
Why do you
just
sound
wanted
so
some entertainment.
edgy?
Since
You sound
then,
like you should be wearing
I've
the
been
fedora.
trying to improve my magic skills every day in order to be admitted to the next circle.
Sure. Instead of cheap and loads of food, is expensive and small portions. Eddie Rockets, yes. It's not great. A lot of students eat at Eddie Rockets because it's they do a thing, it's €7 for 2 courses. So it's a lot of broke students go there. It's one of those places. Oh, the veggie. I don't know if this is common everywhere, but sweet corn on pizza deserves to be tried as a war crime, I think. I hate sweet corn on pizza. And it's on every fucking pizza you get. Like, I got a vegan pizza the other day and it had sweet corn on it, and I went, oh, for fuck's sake, it's ruined. End. I mean, you're not going to give me any more things. I have sweet corn and everything. I just don't get sweet corn. Again, maybe it's just too sweet for me, but I just don't get it. Fucking love sweet corn on pizza. I'm one of those weird people who doesn't like peas in fried rice either. Like, they're just too sweet. There's a few vegetables that I just cannot eat. Sweet corn, peas are bordering. I can eat peas, but ugh. And then sweet potatoes. Anything with sweet in the name, I don't think I like. I think sweet potatoes are worse than potatoes. I saw a Reddit post of a guy's mother eating sweet corn in ice cream. That's just... I think it would fit more in ice cream than in pizza, to be honest. You deserve a shout out for that. Or shout out for that, sorry. Are you a zomble? How big are zombles? Oh, you're called the Guardian, and you're fucking huge. Ah! You're real fucking big. This is not gonna go well. Unless I can stun lock him like this. If I can stun lock him and then hope for crits. No, you will have to hit him at some point, Gunther. I am doing no fucking damage to him unless it's a crit. If I can crit him, it does a little bit of damage. Oh no. So this isn't going massively well. I have stun locked him, but only barely. And I'm not doing any real damage to him, except when random chance happens. Whoever told me, I think it might have been Screw, I don't know if they're in chat right now, but... Jesus. But, whoever told me that all the combos are useless, you just should mash this. Mash WA, or WD, WD, WD over and over again, and it stun locks everything. They are the real MVP of the chat. Feta, roast garlic, red onions, artichoke, and olives. Everything but the olives is good there. Everything but the olives. I don't even know if I do dislike olives. I had olives when I was quite young and hated it. Maybe I don't mind them now. Maybe it's... I don't know. I tried this with raisins, though. I remember I tried raisins for the about 2 years ago, probably. Maybe 3. I tried raisins for the first time since I was 8. And it made me so sick that I vowed off them forever. Because the first time I had raisins was when I was 8. My teacher in primary school forced me to eat raisins to get the rest of my lunch. We were doing this sort of healthy eating initiative, and she thought I was just, like, throwing a tantrum or something, I guess, and not wanting to eat the healthy food. So she gave me a box of raisins, because they were the only thing left on the table by the time I got there for lunch. And she was like, you will eat these raisins, and then you can go have lunch. I ate the box of raisins, and then went and got sick in the bathroom. I hated them so much. And then I went to have them again fairly recently, and was like, no, they still suck. Never eaten these again. So maybe olives are the same. Ireland. I put raisins up my nose as a kid, then started coughing, never liked them since. I never did this. This is a really common thing where people just shove things up their nose. I never did this. I never put anything up my nose. You know, I feel like if I did, it never came out. Might be lodged in my brain, but I don't remember anything going up there. Can I open this? Oh, how many lockpicks do I fucking have? Are both these locked? Oh no, that was a key. And this is an ore nugget. Oh, I have to just hold on this. Like Homer with the crayons. That's what I was thinking of. A really fucking sad episode. Like a genuinely heartbreaking episode. Can't even remember what season that was in. Focus underneath the Ring of Stone. Done. I'll take some arrows, fuck it. I think I fired like 2 arrows in this game, but sure. They keep finding stuff up people's noses that they shoved up there and kids has forgot. There was a story, I can't remember where I heard this, so take this with a massive grain of salt. Somebody inhaled an army figurine. Like a Lego figurine or one of those tiny army men. Inhaled it into their lungs at one point when they were a kid, and their lung just sort of grew around it, and they had just like a chronic cough because of it, but nothing else happened. They did like an X-ray and found that the lung had just sort of molded itself around this army man. So maybe that's happened, but in my brain, I don't know. I hate myself more than I hate olives and raisins. You're not allowed to enjoy things in the Church of Dreya. Hate is canon. I like things. I just said I like coconut macaroons and Rice Krispie treats. That's about it, though. I like The Simpsons. Well, I like about 5 series of The Simpsons. I like from series 3 to 9. Everything else is not very good. I don't like coconut macaroons. They're so good, though. They're so good. They're chewy and coconutty. Although I think I just like coconut. I think I'd be perfectly happy not having the macaroon and just eating a bag of desiccated coconut. Like, shredded coconut. We complete each other. Like, this is what I found out about. The only chocolate I really liked as a kid was Dairy Milk Whole Nut, which is just dairy milk, but lots and lots of hazelnut in it. And it wasn't until I was older that I realised I just liked hazelnuts and didn't really like the chocolate. Like, I had a bag of hazelnuts or some mixed nuts with hazelnuts in them, and I was like, oh, I just like hazelnuts. This is just as good as eating the chocolate. So yeah, I guess we'll open this. Okay, left, right. Ooh, I guessed it. Oh, lots of potions and lots of ore. We are now wealthier than anybody on this island, I think. You do well on a deserted island? I think I would. I think I would befriend the local wildlife and just live off of coconuts and mangoes. Because I like both of those. I think I'd be good on a deserted island. At least for a couple of years, like Castaway. I watched Castaway, which is a really good movie. I really love Castaway. It's a great movie. But I watched Castaway and I was like, I think I might actually enjoy this. I think I'd like this. I think it would be a nice time. Just for a little while. Like, he was only trapped there for a few years. I think that would be fun. I think I'd enjoy it. Maybe with writing materials or something as well. So you could just, like, get some writing done. It'd be good. Forgetting the Irish skin there. I do burn immediately upon contact with sunlight. It's quite sunny and bright and hot outside. It was slightly unpleasant. I was in the garden with the pigs this morning and it was slightly unpleasant to be outside. I'm going to look up what the temperature was now and it'll turn out to be like 12 degrees. But, 1 second. What temperature is it today? I'm going to go on to... I have the cream pie cake video up in my background. Go to, like, my weather site that I use. What temperature is it today? It is 12 degrees. Cool, it's 12 degrees. I thought it was slightly too warm. I was lying in the sun and was like, oh god, it must be like 18 degrees out here for some reason. It's really hot. No, it was 12. Cool. Well, it's 12 here too and it can stay that way. There we go. Cool. Well, this is the focus. That was everything. Cool. Well, what's the next one? Where did we get the first one? So now we have 2 checked off. So 3 more and then we're done. 15 degrees Celsius and the day's a write-off. Honestly, same. I just don't like it. I went to Florida for a few weeks. My parents were going and they invited me along. And I went, yeah, why not? When else am I going to go to fucking Florida? I don't know why they chose Florida at all. None of them have ever expressed a desire to be there. But I went, yeah, sure, why not? Fuck me, I'm never going back. No, it was just kind of unpleasant in general to be around, but oh my god, was it hot. It rained and it was hot. No country in the world should get hot rain. It's disastrous. I was there for the first day. There was like a 10-minute thunderstorm with some rain. And I went, oh, thank fuck. Because it was like 40 degrees or something, or like 38. And I was like, I'm going to die. And then it started raining, and I was like, oh, thank God. And then the rain was hotter than the ambient temperature.
My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me about your great deeds there.
Oh.
I am impressed.
Why didn't you mention this before?
Very strong.
I do my best.
Ah, yes. Always modest, aren't you?
Gunther is always modest. Except about these. And he holds up his guns. I can't do that because I don't have guns. These are more pea shooters than guns. 13 degrees Celsius here, but you'd never know it from my little hallway. I absolutely melted in London a few years back. I don't know how anyone lives outside of constant drizzle and wind. Honestly, I love the Irish climate. I don't really care about Ireland. I'm not really nationalistic at all, or patriotic, really. But I fucking love the Irish climate. Constantly a little bit cold, overcast, and slightly drizzly is my ideal temperature and lifestyle. I love it. I'm looking for a focus stone. I mean, we just got it. No help to you.
I'm looking for a focus stone. It must be here somewhere.
That almost sounds as if we were both looking for something in the same place.
Sounds like Ben Shapiro. I instantly don't like him.
What are you doing here?
There is an ancient ring of stone not far from here. In its center lies the entrance to an underground vault.
Wow, tell me
Some sort of
more.
tomb?
Yes, something like that. There is something in that tomb that I'd like to have.
I'm Irish living in England, near London. Unfortunately, I inherited not being able to tolerate the heat. Summer here is unbearable. It's not really fair, because there's some Irish people... Like, the stereotype is me. Like this, again, I have the light set to yellow here to give myself some colour. This is my actual skin tone. It is real fucking pale, like deathly grey pale, and then burns immediately on contact with sunlight. My dad and my brother are the opposite, and it really annoys me. My dad, as soon as he leaves the house, develops a tan. Like, he is a deep golden brown. Same with my brother. Me and my mum, on the other hand, always have to be slathered in sun cream, otherwise we die. Anyway, why don't you go down into the tomb and get what you're looking for, by the way? Why
don't you go
talking
down to
me?
the tomb and get what you're looking for?
Oh, that's a long story. I'd have to go a
Skip
long way
it, tell
back
me the
to
gist.
explain.
Go ahead. I'm in no hurry.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
All
Gunther.
right, after the creation
I'm
of
in a
the
hurry,
magic
I need to leave
barrier
it for.
which imprisons us all, one of the magicians sealed a magic artifact down there.
Mm-hmm. Is this one of the stones?
Is this artifact one of the 5 focus stones?
Exactly. So you already know the story of the 5 focus stones?
Don't tell me
Sure.
you're after the focus stone as well.
No, I'm not interested in the focus stone.
Oh, I
I'm
have that
looking
for you,
an
if you want it.
orcish talisman.
I don't need it. It's like immunity to fire or something. I don't care. My mum and dad tan so well too. Dad goes red as fuck, then tans, but I'm pale as fuck and I can't deal with heat. Me and my mum are both exactly the same, where if we don't put on SPF 70 sun cream or whatever and then go out into the sun, we will immediately burn and never tan. Like, I freckle, which is really annoying. There are pictures of me as a child when I used to get out more, I guess, where my face is covered in freckles. I have quite nice, smooth skin now, but I was covered in freckles, and I still have them on my arms a bit. I don't know if you can see that, but no, it's blindingly pale on the camera. But my arms are covered in freckles. Everything else is clear now. But as a kid, just burn, then freckle, then burn, then freckle, then burn, then freckle. I have never had a tan. I have never in my life had a tan, fake or otherwise. I turn pink, then shed my skin like a snake. What about this talisman, by the way?
The artifact was sealed away?
Yes,
Or the other one, cool, that works
a
too.
powerful spell protects it. The first grave robber trying to swipe the focus will be cursed and doomed to an existence as a restless undead.
Oh, we killed him, it
We'll
was
have
fine.
to protect the tomb from other grave robbers.
How can you get past that curse?
There will be no need for that now. Some years ago, an ore baron out pleasure hunting for orcs was careless enough to enter the tomb. Now he is the guard of the treasures down there.
Do you want the talisman or not, my friend?
What about that talisman?
I believe its
Hypothetically,
former owner used it to defend himself against angry
for the sake of
orcs.
argument, an
If I'm
ore
right,
baron went
the
down and
talisman
turned into
may
a
be of
guardian.
great
Now,
use.
hypothetically, you could go down and get that for me. I left one of those sad lamps on the floor for too long. What is a sad lamp? Oh, I'm guessing this is seasonally affected depression, maybe? Lamps on for too long for a few weeks. Only time I ever got a tan. I'm trying hard to imagine Dreya with a tan, American teeth, blonde hair, pink polo shirt, and wearing loafers. Ugh. That needs to be a Photoshop I do. Hang on. I could Photoshop myself to look like that, probably. I know how to vaguely do that. I've been blonde. I bleached my hair once because I wanted to go like Emmy has. I wanted to have silver hair. but it didn't take. I bleached my hair. It went orange, like bright orange. Then I bleached it again. It went, bleach blonde. And then, or like yellow blonde. And then went to dye it silver after that, and it never took. So, I've never had good teeth. My teeth have always been fucked. My teeth are, they're not terrible. But they're all sorts of crooked. Don't like it at all. Like, I have like a huge gap between my top teeth and my my bottom teeth. It's not quite an underbite, it's just the teeth are like bowed out weirdly. White pants and a Rolex. Do you want to go seek out the tomb together while the sun explodes in the background? Emmy's hair's the best. I just like silver hair. Silver hair's cool. There was actually a
All right.
checkout person at at LD the other day had silver hair, and I almost asked them how they did it. Like, probably go to a salon, right?
That wouldn't be too easy. He seems to be extremely resistant against the effects of normal weapons.
Let me guess. You already got a plan,
I just
right?
hit him with a hammer really hard.
Well, I have a plan, but I can't carry it out.
Was I supposed to do this before? God damn it. He was going to help me with the big hammer boss. Silver hair is a look. I had no memory of it being as bad as it was when I went back. Hope they're paying your half the treasure putting up with it. Don't forget a gold chain and tinted glasses. Oof. I could get your hair silver. I'm a hair dye maverick. I don't know. I like purple now. I probably will go silver at some point. Although, I don't know if you can see it. It's time for the hat to come off, by the way. But I don't know if you can see it. I noticed this morning. My dye is fading out and I'm going white again at my temples. Hang on. Can I? Can I show this? Yeah, look at that. Like, I have white hairs at my temples. So I'm going like white and grey. It's more noticeable at the sides and not on this camera, but I'm going very, very grey and silver as I get into my late 20s. Because I have bad genetics, I think. Silver daddy, ban right now. I'm probably gonna be, if I keep dyeing, I like dyeing my hair, not even because of the colours that it goes, but because every time it fades out before I dye it again, I get to see how much more of my colour has gone. Mix of colour suit you. I need to do my roots, though. I do love having silver hair, but it's a lot to keep up. I imagine it would be, especially if I have very dark hair. Like, well, normally, again, it's going grey, but I have, like, quite dark brown hair. It's almost black. So when I went blonde, it looked very bad. Like, if for about 2 days I was blonde, and then immediately it was like dark roots. I was like, I'm not fucking doing this every week. Are you insane? Tell me.
Tell me.
I have a spell scroll with a very powerful spell here. The spell will destroy all the undead who fall under it.
Then it should be child's
This
play
would
to
be
take
very
out, too.
useful before.
Well, not
Red
quite.
and purple straight through. I like
The
it.
guard is not on his own any longer.
It's quite faded now, the
Probably
red,
later
actually. I
grave
need to
robbers
re-dye it.
who
I might
were
go
no more
purple.
successful than he was. I went down there once and I was nearly killed. One man on his own cannot do much there.
I did. Give me the spell scroll, then.
Give me the spell scroll and we'll do it together.
Good, very good.
Jesus.
I hoped you would say that. However, we only have one spell scroll. Use it for the guard. The other undead can be defeated in normal fights as well.
I see. Well,
You still
which
talking?
way leads to the Ring of Stone?
Follow me.
Um,
Good. You have the talisman.
Here, take it. That was our deal.
I'm shocked it even worked, to
I
be
never
honest,
forget
considering our
anybody who
previous
helped me.
run of form
I'll
with
go
quests.
back to the old camp. Perhaps we'll meet there.
Sure, we won't. I'm shocked that even triggered. Do old people in the UK and Ireland still dye their hair purple? There is a thing. There is something called a blue rinse that exists in the UK and Ireland. Look how sneaky Dreya removed those cat ears. There is a thing in Ireland called a blue rinse. And I think in Britain as well. I don't think it's as popular anymore. But it was a big thing that old women, specifically old women, would dye their hair sort of like a weird powder blue. I don't know why. Now I would say there's a lot of old people with this hair color. Like my hair color. A lot of red, like dyed red hair in my small town. If you're over about 60, you seem to have like short hair. If you're an old woman, you seem to have like shortish hair and then like dyed red. I don't know why this is a thing. Look how sneaky Dreya removed those cat ears. Well, the time was up. Also, where am I now? I need to go for the next thing, right? We're at the next focus. The next focus is way up there. So let's go straight up north. We can go straight along this way. Why is that so accurate? I don't know why. Like, once my nana always had long black hair. And as soon as she hit 70, or maybe 65, it's probably been a while now since she had long hair. But as soon as my nana hit about 65, like, you know, retirement age, basically, she cut all her hair off and dyed it like a different colour. And I was like, oh, it's just a thing that old women do. It's just a thing, I guess. I mean, again, cool. But, you know, it's just strange that it seems to happen around that age. I mean, I hit my 20s and immediately started, you know, dyeing my hair wacky colours. So, you know, maybe it's a thing here too. Always thought it was funny to see 80-year-old proper posh ladies with blue and purple hair. It is, I don't know why it's a thing, the blue rinse. Because the blue rinse is the old-fashioned version, right? I don't know what... Like, hang on. I shaved my hair, bleached what was left of it, then dyed it hot pink. It was the look. I can see you pulling that off. Again, you have kind of a punk look, do you? Blue rinse. Yes, a blue rinse. Yeah, like Dame Edna has it. This is a blue rinse. Everybody had it when they were old in Britain. Just sort of like weird blue hair. Like powder blue. Like on Coronation Street, you'd see it. Looking a little bit, let's be honest, like a clown's wig. But, you know, natural, I think. It's just quite strange. Show us some German burly men. Punk as fuck. Is this from Are You Being Served? Elderly blue-haired lady from TV tropes. This looks like it's from Are You Being Served? You know, the woman who would constantly talk about her pussy on Are You Being Served? And hilariously, she'd always be referring to her cat that had escaped. It's not a very good show. Like British sitcom from the 70s. Oh, Mr. Dawkins, my pussy's escaped. It's all wet. And then she'd hold up a fucking wet cat. It's just very bad. Anyone who's brave with looks class. That's the rule. I'm a plain Jane and I admire it all. Anyway, let's go back to the game. And we're back. Cool. It's actually extremely funny. I don't know. It was a different era, I think. I watched a little bit of Are You Being Served because it was always on UK TV Gold when I was a kid, which is a TV channel that anybody of my age will be familiar with, I think, because, you know, it just played reruns of, like, Porridge and Keeping Up Appearances. It was probably the worst show in the world. I would say the thing I hate most, and I'm aware that I talk a lot about things I hate on this show. It's not really a show, but on this stream. I think the thing I hate most of all out of everything I've ever mentioned I hated is Keeping Up Appearances on UK TV Gold. You know, with Hyacinth Bouquet. This is a show that if you are not British or Irish, you will not know. It is fucking horrific. I hate it so much. I hate it so much I'm not even really willing to go into details on what the plot is. This is a show, tell us the cast. Me, Emma, and the pigs, I guess? And that cat that appeared yesterday? Which was, again, out in the garden this morning, but it wouldn't play with the pigs, because it was too tired, I think. I still don't know how it got in. The windows were closed. The windows were closed all night. And then Emma woke up and found a cat under her desk. So it must have been there for like 6 hours. Maybe more, maybe like 8 hours, just kind of napping under the desk. I didn't realize cats slept that long. I know it's a joke that cats sleep all the time, but my god. Is this where the thing is, by the way? Cats always find a way in. This is the mine, right? And they call it a mine. No, we need to be going up the other way. Fuck, we need to be going straight up the middle into that little hole. That little, like, divot that's straight in the middle. The way you said it sounded like a fairy tale. I don't know, the cat... I like that the cat is very chill around me and the pigs. Like, I can just leave the back door open now. The pigs will just kind of deal with it. The one thing is that the cat will occasionally try to eat the guinea pig's food. Not their hay, because they like hay more than anything. grass and hay. But they have little pellets that look a little bit like dry cat food, but they're just like compressed hay and vitamins and stuff and vegetables, like in a little brown pellet. The cat will constantly try and sneak in and eat their food, even though cats are like obligate carnivores. I don't think he's getting anything from it. He just likes crunching it, I guess. Hello, Russell. Welcome back to Gothic. Yes, after like a couple of weeks, I am back to Gothic because I will finish this game. My cat sleeps for like 13 hours. I've never really had a pet cat. Like, my brother was really obsessed with cats, and still is, I think. Like, my brother has a cat right now called Taco, which is a very sweet name for a cat. That's very, very tiny, and my parents' dogs are terrified of it. I love that. But, like, cats, I don't know. I just never really vibed with cats. I think I'd be more likely to have a cat than a dog, though. Like, I had dogs growing up as a child. When, like, I had a dog for, like, 14, 15 years, something like that, the same dog. And really loved her, but now I can't imagine having a dog. I just find them too fussy. Oh, Diego?
Hey,
It's Diego again!
Sometimes
you
I
do
thought to
now.
myself.
A lot of things have happened since we last met. I hear you've contributed a great deal to the final invocation.
Sort of,
Obviously,
yeah.
you're quite well informed.
Better than you think. Now you're looking for the focus?
Yes, there must be one somewhere around here.
I know where to find one. There's just one problem.
I see. What do you want?
You've really learned your lesson, but that's not what I meant.
No?
Who's
What's the
Diego again?
problem then?
He's the person who found
It's
me at the
3
very
tons
beginning of
a
the game.
problem. Let's go. You'll understand in a moment.
Oh, Jesus. You like Peggy, she's super chilled out. Does her own thing, but still loyal to us and playful. Basically, the pigs. I like chilled out animals that don't really require a lot of maintenance. Oh, goblins! No, my people. Oh, wow, he's just fucking destroying all of these fuckers, and I'm getting the experience for it. Okay. Do you want... What the fuck is that over there, though? Diego. What's that big old boy? Is that a cave troll? Can you take out more of these people? You seem to do a fuck ton of damage, so I'm gonna let you take care of most of this, I think. I mean, we'll take out all the ads. Oh, what are you doing?
On the left side of this canyon lies the entrance to a cave that leads to the location of the focus.
All right, but first we have to get rid of that monster over there.
Try to find a weak point or another possibility.
Hit his weak
to
point for
defeat the
massive
troll.
damage.
I'll attract his attention.
Fuck me, we're just going straight in? Alright, cool, goodbye. I love how he took out his sword and then immediately put it back away. Who are you? Like a big old ogre? A troll! It is a troll! I can't fucking deal with this. I'll just smash its ass a bit. It's quite loud in my ears as well. I'll just smash its ass in. Fuck me! Just rail it. Just fucking smash that. Clap those cheeks. Just fucking shove your fist in and just grab whatever is there and just pull. Just... Do you think that would work? I'm small enough that I could do like what people were joking about when Ant-Man should do in the Avengers movie, right? I could probably crawl inside this troll and eat my way out from the inside. I don't know why I said eat. You know, cut my way out from the inside. Like I could be the chest burster from Alien. This is gonna take a fucking while, isn't it? At least Diego seems to be standing up to it. Diego's not really doing any damage either, is he? Well, this'll be the next few minutes of our lives. Is everyone else as riveted as I am? We're about a quarter done. I wish I could set up some sort of macro. Why doesn't it have a proper booty? They have, in a game with about 15 polygons in it, they have really modelled this thing's ass. Jesus Christ, what was that? Ah, no! What the fuck did you do? No! I had stun locked it! What are you doing? There we go. Are you out of arrows? That's what happened. Ugh, now we're in a rough area. No, don't hit me. It's so plump. I believe the term is juicy. Jesus Christ. No! No, don't hit me. Diego, can you take this out for me? Like, what am I doing here, really? Do like a little combo on it. Is the combo more likely to crit, maybe? Are you gonna... Jesus Christ, this is the worst fight I've ever seen. He's halfway done, basically. Oh, I think he might be phased. Oh, he just slapped him. I actually feel kind of sorry for the troll, if I'm honest. The troll is not having a good time. Sorry, I'm coughing. This is no Dark Souls. It's clearly superior to Dark Souls. I've beaten Dark Souls, and yet when I played it on that charity stream at one point, or was it a charity stream, or was it just like a celebration stream I did? I think it was, I don't even think it was a charity stream, I just did that like hot pepper stream ages ago with Dark Souls. I was fucking awful at it. Like shamefully bad at it. Maybe hit the troll a bit more and do some damage to it. That would be cool. Maybe I should do a potion, or not a potion, oh, Jesus. Should I do like some sort of like spell? You can deal with this, right? How do I do a spell? Okay, now that's equipped. How do I do it? How do I cast a spell in this game? I can't remember. I've cast a spell once in this entire game. Keyboard. How do you do a spell? I have no idea how you do a spell. Like, oh, is it on 4? Oh, it is on 4. You. Fireball. Was that it? That was it? Storm of fire. You. Get fired. That did fucking nothing.
You're slapping down.
Jesus. Teleport? No, ice block. There we go. That did fucking nothing as well. Cool. Just bring out the axe again, or the hammer, or whatever we're doing. Does that maybe lock it in place? Well, it's gone now. Just fucking hit it. Just hit it. It'll work eventually, I'm sure. He doesn't seem to even have an interest in me. Like, he's not going for me, so it doesn't really seem like I need to worry. The absolute timing. Can I run away, do we think? Like, if we stun-locked it, maybe this would be easier. Come on, just get in on its ass, and just maybe try and stun-lock it. It doesn't get stunned. It just doesn't get stunned. Its ass is the fire. Do we want to run away, maybe, and open this thing? Maybe if we open the thing... Is he even fighting anymore? Yeah, I just can't hear it. Maybe if we open this, the winch is jammed. Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I going to need Diego to help me open this 24-hour stream incoming? I'm going to quick save in the middle of this fight, just because... Why not? 24-hour ass stream. That would bring in some viewers just from the title alone, and then they'd all be very disappointed. Or not. I'm assuming there's a furry somewhere who's into this. Diego can't die, but he can faint? Ah, fuck. That would be bad. Okay, we did some damage there. Okay, now we're doing some damage. We just need to crit. So really, it's all dependent on our crit chance. Come on, me and Diego, friends forever. Smashing this troll. Is he going for me now? Oh, I think he is. Ah! I think he might one-shot me. If he actually manages to hit me. I don't think I could take... Like, even if I was this size, I don't think I could take this many hammer blows to the shins. I think I'd just fall down and wait for them to leave. Okay, now we're doing good work. That's what we want. You push him against the wall, I'll be behind him just eating his ass. I'm so sorry. Is this unbearably loud for everybody else? Or just me? Nearly there. Just fucking hit the fucker. The hair would at least be a bit disheveled. Come on! A couple more crits and we can just finish this. Am I even fighting him at this point? Okay, a couple more hits. There we go. Jesus Christ. The fact that this is in the game is ridiculous. Some troll skin. Cool. Only 300 for that. At least I dinged. Oh my god. Right, Diego. Are you not going to mention what just happened?
That was fantastic.
Was it,
really
game?
Good. And
Was
now,
it?
Go get the focus. I'll make sure that there won't be any other awkward surprises.
Cool.
The winch seems to be jammed.
Yep.
Let me see. Maybe I can fix it.
Got to think a 3D card when this game came out had maybe 16 megabytes of memory. I love old games. I really do. That might even sound like I'm being sarcastic, because a lot of what I say sounds sarcastic even when I don't intend to.
Well,
I
it ought
genuinely
to
do.
work now.
Like, I played Morrowind at one point on the stream. Not for that long, but I did play Morrowind. Oh, there's the cave over there. Why do we need the winch? Ah! It just released some fucking goblins, apparently. Cool. Why are there goblins now? I mean, I'll beat the shit out of them too. Oh, they're way harder than the fucking troll. Run! Never mind. Diego! My friend! Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I don't hear them, but that doesn't mean they're not running. The sound is a bit weird in this game sometimes. What the fuck are you? Harpies? Just take the focus. Now run! Run, you idiot! Oh fuck, did I quick save during the troll fight, or after it? Oh, thank God. The relief I just felt there was incredible. My Amiga 500 stock has 512 kilobytes memory total, but the mods I've done to it got it to 512 megabytes. Only 1 megabyte of that memory can actually be used for graphics. Harpies are a look as well, to be fair. This is the big thing. A lot of furries like harpies.
You're really good. And now, go get the focus.
Harpies
I'll
are the
make
worst
sure
hellish
there won't be
creature in
any
Gothic.
other
That
awkward
sound. Welcome,
surprises.
Screw. Fine. Let's...
The winch
Yes,
seems
I
to be
know it's jammed.
Let me see. Maybe I can fix it.
I think we need to take care of the goblins first then, right?
Well, it ought to work now.
Yes, just let me pull the quick save so we don't have to go through that conversation anymore. Hello, Not Samble, welcome. Okay, here are the goblin boys. Let's take these out so we're not just penned in. Just hit him. There we go. Now back off a little bit. Diego, are you gonna maybe help me at any point? You literally just said that you would and then didn't. There we go. Thank you, Diego. Now we're a team. Come on, W-A. There we go. That's what you're meant to do. Now, you... For fuck's sake, you're like... It's like trying to catch the guinea pigs when they don't want to come in from the garden. They just really get around. Fantastic. Good. Now we can heal because we are almost dead, and then try and take out the harpies. I've basically never used a bow in this game. Do we think maybe the bow would be good? Because the harpies seem very quick, and I'm not very good against that. Would you rather for that 1 goblin-sized guinea pig or 10 guinea pig-sized goblins? Probably the 10 guinea pig-sized goblins. The guinea pigs are very small. Like, incredibly small. The guinea pigs are about the size of a large potato. They're about that size. So, 10 goblins, I could just, you know, kick them Basically. Like, I've accidentally kicked Pebble a couple of times. Not properly, I will say that. They're, occasionally, when I'm, like, giving them food or something, I'll be barefoot on the floor, and I'll just kind of, like, pivot around on one foot from the cage back to the kitchen to, like, bring their pellets back in and stuff like that. And at one point, I have, like, slid Pebble across the floor with my foot like a hockey puck. Twice I've done that, and she's just sort of, like, softly bounced against a shoe and then looked at me betrayed, and then continued on about her day. So I feel like even if they were goblins, it would not be particularly difficult. Whereas a guinea pig can bite through rope pretty easily. A guinea pig can bite through, like, a fucking cable in seconds. So, I think a goblin-sized guinea pig could probably bite through my arm in seconds. I think it would be fine. So yeah, definitely the 10. Xenomorph kink. Don't need a bow. Harpies are just are really easy. They're just annoying. Okay, good. Sorry, I was busy talking about guinea pigs for a second. Let me heal up properly. Quick save again, and then go up. Get Pete on the phone stat. The Xenomorph kink still disturbs me a little bit. I just don't get it. There's nothing about a Xenomorph that I think could be hot. Apparently, it's something about the tail, and maybe for the, like, extreme among us, the like, oviposition. With the queen. But, like, I don't get it at all. Just, there's nothing about it. Shred me to pieces, flapping mamas. Yeah, you belong here. Harpies. Kill. Oh, they are actually fairly easy. Jesus Christ! Fucking hell, that sound! Maybe they could have had the microphone not peak as much. Jesus Christ. There we go. They don't even drop anything. I can't even get, like, I don't know, is there no quest that's like, get me 15 harpy teats? Seems like the kind of game. There we go. Troll Canyon. Good name. That's 2 out of 5 down. Actually, no, 2 out of 4. We already had one of them. So yeah, only 2 more left. We'll actually get this done this stream, somehow. Despite all my stalling. Would you rather fight 5 Dreya clones or 50 guinea pig-sized Dreyas? Probably the 50 guinea pig... 50's a lot. 50's a lot, but there is no way I could take on 5 of me. I mean, I am as smart as me, so I wouldn't be able to outsmart myself. And 5 people, Jesus. Maybe if I had a gun. I don't think I could take on 5 of me. I don't know, we'd probably just get up to stuff. Would I have sex with a clone of me? Maybe? But, I don't know. Might be a bit weird. 5 Dreyas would be some squad stream. God, can you imagine how insufferable it would be? The Xenomorph has a second mouth just saying, oh, come on now. Get your head out of the gutter. When I think of clone stuff, that's kind of where I default go. Like, you would consider it. Like, I watched, I don't think I ever finished it. But, I watched a bit of Multiplicity with, what's it called? What's his name? Birdman. I really like him. He's a good actor, but he's been in some trash. Michael Keaton, that's it. With Michael Keaton. And I think there might have been a moment where one of them wanted to kiss. He had, like, a gay clone. And I was like, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not really attracted to myself. But just to say you've done it, right? A clone of yourself knows exactly what you like. That's true. But, like, the problem is that would I like what I would want to have done to me? Would I want to do that back to me? And I don't think I would. Again, not going into any specifics, but I don't think I would. My self-hatred would not allow me to do that. Honestly, kind of same. Imagine it surprising you with flowers at the office. Sorry, I keep choking on my own breath, which is worrying, but I think that's what comes from talking a lot. Because outside of this stream, and really up until starting this stream, I barely spoke ever. I was very, very, very silent. Even still outside the stream, I basically don't talk. I think my body is not used to it, so I occasionally just choke on my own breath. Where am I going next? I think up there in like the top right, wasn't it? Hang on, let me open the map. So we've gotten these two on the left now, those points. I do that too, I'm not like this outside at all. I'd have to either fuck or fight myself. So yeah, up there. So we'll go to that one next. Just straight where we're pointing. Just keep going in a straight line. Dreya asked for it with that title, this was always a risk. I mean, burly German men in your area. These are all burly German men. I mean, look how burly everyone is in this game. Is this burly? Yeah, that's burly. Look how ripped these people are. Look at these guns. Everybody's in burly and wearing leather. And they are German. I know they don't sound like it, but this is because I'm playing the English dub. Like, they are all very German. I mean, this character's name is Gunther. German men are a vibe. I don't know if I've ever really thought about it. It's just, I don't know. The German accent is so angry. It's so angry and so harsh. Or the German language, I should say. Not necessarily the accent. Answer it, you can't. Would you rather fight 10 drunk men with swords or 25 burly German men screaming sussy baka ooh ooh? Jesus. I think that's why I like it. Here for the burly German men. I mean, I can sort of get that. Like if you were being shouted at in like a harsh German voice. Maybe that would be kind of nice. You'd feel so safe in a German man's arms. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been in a German man's arms, so I wouldn't know. Where am I on the map? I am very close. Let's just swim across here. Hope we don't drown. And then we're basically there. We can change that. Yeah, I'll meet up with Barlow and Grenarius and just kind of, we'll hold each other. No. Oh, the lizards are so easy to kill now. Dreya Camp 2020. Be like the Fire Festival, but even worse. I have been summoned. We're nearly there, I think. Oh, is this somebody who's going to talk to me and go like, oh, I will also help you finish off this monster. Northern accents, frightening attraction, German language. Northern accent, I don't really like in any sort of context. Like the Northern Irish accent, I don't think is particularly hot. Northern English accent, Jesus no. And then if you go even like Northern Britain accent, the Scottish. Actually, yeah, the Scottish accent is quite hot. Yeah, okay, maybe in that sense. Hello, who are you again? Why are you walking like that?
Hi,
You okay?
Greenhorn. As you can see, the colony is quite a small place. You can't help bumping into people all the time.
Oh, your name is Gorn. I remember you slightly. I don't remember your character or voice or anything. I just remember that I laughed at the name Gorn. Because, you know, no, I agree with Northern English accents like Yorkshire, very nice. I don't know. Yorkshire? What about my accent? How many Dreya points do you give it? Cockney accent is not... it's not as bad as some. I wouldn't say it's my favourite. Although, I don't know, maybe I've just never met, like, an incredibly hot, like, East Ender. I don't know. Who would turn it around for me. What are you doing here? Although, again, you do look a lot like Robert in Dream Daddy. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm trying to track down an old legend.
Are you pulling my pistol?
Yes, Milton, my pal from the old
I love a
camp, told
Cockney
me that
accent,
monks
I mean,
used
of
to live
course.
here. Of course, that was long before the barrier was created.
Never been attracted to
It said
Rodney
they
Trotter?
worshipped a god who gave them the power
I
to
forgot
turn
I had those
into
sleep
animals.
emotes. Thank
I'm
you for
sure
joining,
there are
Peanut.
still treasures from the old times here. What brings you here?
I don't know who Rodney Trotter is. Hang on. Who's Rodney Trotter? This sounds like a soap character. Rodney Trotter. Oh, it's that guy from fucking Only Fools and Horses. This is my most cancelable take. I don't like Only Fools and Horses. I find it really annoying. I don't really like Only Fools and Horses. Everybody I've ever known in my life has loved Only Fools and Horses. Emma fucking loves it. My parents love it. Everybody loves it. I don't like it very much. Dreya, Jesus. Never really been into it. Disgraceful. But yeah, it's this guy, you know, Rodney from, I don't know, that was their last name. Oh, I guess it is on the fucking van. Or like, isn't it a Reliant Robin that they ride? I just find David Jason kind of annoying, if I'm honest. I don't either, but still. You only like Horse Princess. I find David Jason faintly annoying. I thought he was quite good in Porridge, which I do like a lot. I like Porridge. Not the food, although that's fine too, but the show. I really like that. And he was in that and he was good. Everything else I've seen him in, I found him kind of annoying. Like Open All Hours, I found him kind of annoying. This, I found him quite annoying. I just don't really like it. I don't get it. I don't get him. Maybe you have to be English. I don't know. Back to the game.
I'm looking for a magic focus. It must be somewhere in this area.
Okay, everything kind of broke for a second there, but it's working now. It's a Robin Reliant, not a Reliant Robin.
We could go on together.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Good
What's happening?
This area is crowded with snappers. When they're on their own, they're no problem for an experienced hunter. Most of the time they hunt in packs, though. A pack can even tear the cleverest sword fighter to pieces.
Nah, I've been fine with them.
Okay, but before we cross this log, I'd like to examine the canyon. I like to know what's at my back. Come with me. I've discovered a path which will take us there.
Cool, thanks. The truth about accents is every accent that isn't your own is probably the hottest one. Yeah, I really don't like the Irish accent very much. Like, I don't think it's nice, and particularly I don't like the Cork accent. Like, there's some bad Irish accents. The Cork accent is probably the worst accent. You cannot possibly... It's why I've toned down my accent quite consciously over the years. That and sort of self-hatred in general. But like, you know, it's very hard to be romantic in a Cork accent. I fucking love you, like. It just doesn't work, does it? Yeah, follow Gordon. I don't know. I've never been into the Irish accent. I'm amazed you're from Cork because I understand every word. Sorry. Jesus. Thank God it's so easy to be romantic in a German accent. I mean, you know, to a certain crowd. The Cork, I remember, I was talking with, I can't even remember who this was. I was talking to somebody and there was some, like a big group of, like, you know, this big multicultural parade of people walked past us as we were just standing in the street. I was making small talk with this person. And, they were all speaking in like heavy Cork City accents. And we were just like standing there waiting for a bus or something. And this person turned to me and went, you know, it's lovely that, that, you know, Ireland has become a bit more multicultural and less homogenous over the years. And I went, yeah, it's great. And then they said, but it is just a horrible crime that we've given any other people on the planet a Cork accent. And I went, honestly, yeah, I kind of agree. Like, Jesus, could just scrap the accent entirely, it would be fine. My granddad has a strong Galway accent, 34 years of practice, and I still don't know what's being said. My granddad has a very strong Waterford accent, and kind of the same, if I'm honest. I have my natural accent is kind of a mix of the two. Gordon can handle this. My natural accent is kind of a mix of the two. I have like a Cork/Waterford accent when it happens. I don't like the French or Spanish accents at all. Apparently, I like aggressive ones. My knees are removed upon hearing a French accent. This is very sexist, what I'm about to say. Like, quite sexist. So, know that I don't actually believe what I'm about to say. But, sort of. I think the French accent, when a woman is speaking, is quite hot. When a man is speaking, I find it kind of annoying. Like, it sounds more smug when a man is speaking. So that's my opinion, I guess. Oh, absolutely true.
That's what I
Strong
call luck.
truth.
Apparently, this used to be a storage cave. Why don't you take the lead now? I just wanted to make sure that we won't be surprised on our return trip.
Oh, you've been a great help. You took out 2 lizards. Cool. Thank you, Gorn. Same with Spanish. Sorry, Spain. I haven't really heard enough Spanish accents, to be honest. Wait, what? Is this just it? Gorn, I don't see a door. Are you alright? Is it just going to be in this chest? In which case, this is kind of a weird one. Is it there? No, a key. The key stems from the cave in front of the monastery ruins. Where's the monastery ruins? Well, I mean, I'll take all the gold and shit. Was that it? Actually, I retract. I forgot about Fernando Torres. I don't know who Fernando Torres is. Also, you just reminded me, because I was about to look up who that was. Rodney Trotter, does he have a Cockney accent? I thought they were from, like, a different part of London. I thought they were from, like, the south of London. Isn't Cockney specifically the east? Sorry, that just bothered me for a second. Gorn, anything else? I mean...
Let's fight.
What? Let's fight? I'm confused. The S-T-H sounds nice in a feminine voice and just ridiculous in a masculine voice. Aw, poor people with lisps. But also, I cringe every time I have to say chorizo, so I get it. Like, my uncle, who is Irish but has lived in Spain for like 15 years, and his partner, who is Spanish, mocked me once at Christmas because they were asking me what I had had for lunch or something, and I went, oh, like a chorizo sandwich. And they mocked me for saying chorizo, and until I said it with the soft TH. And then I just felt like a prick, because it feels like to me like pronouncing like Paris as Paris instead of Paris. Like, it's just kind of, it makes me feel weird. I don't like it. I'll make an effort and say it like chorizo instead of like chorizo. But, going too far makes me feel like a pretentious prick. Was it the King of Spain or something that forced everyone to speak with a lisp? I think it might have been, yes. I remember that a little bit. A bit like how the sort of English accent with like the dropping of R's and stuff like that is kind of a more recent affectation than people think. It's like try-harding, pandering a bit much. I feel exactly that way, yes. Is this the key I need to open? Oh... Well, this probably won't be great for me. I assume I need to go down, but I'm going to go up first, obviously. There might be loot. Why isn't Gorn here? Why didn't Gorn just try and come with me? Imagine people having to put on Irish accents when saying our words. This was actually a thing I was talking about with my girlfriend recently. When we were told to learn French, or when I was learning French, and I was quite good at French before I lost it all, we were constantly being admonished for not putting on French accents. And I was like, I don't really like that. Like, I like it when people speak English in their own accents. I think it sounds nicer. Like, I like when you can hear an accent in somebody, because it just makes the listening to people more interesting, to be honest. So I was like, I don't like that inherently. Although I imagine French in a thick Irish accent probably sounds like the worst thing in the world, right? I now say things like winda instead of window, at instead of out, and dan instead of down, so I can't make fun of anyone. Oh no. Get out of my pub! That's very Cockney. Oh, more skeletons. Grenarius has the most beautiful accent. I like Grenarius' accent. I like the German accent. I know I mock it. No one who ever taught me French was even French. It was like approximate French accents. I had one French teacher, and actually she was the French teacher I liked, and she didn't do this. She didn't make us speak in French accents. Who was a stereotypical French woman, like an old French woman, who, mock away, I love you anyway. My French teacher was a French woman who had moved to Ireland, like, fairly recently, spoke with a very, very French accent, and was, like, flamboyantly into fashion, wore, like, ascots and berets and striped tops, and would constantly talk about her childhood in Nice. And she was really cool. I liked her a lot. She was kind of a stereotype, but I liked her. And she didn't insist on French accents. She was just like, just speak however you speak. Just speak French. Oh, you're a big skeleton with a cool glove. And some sort of kama? Is that what that is? That little pick thing? I mean, they've just called it a cutter. Why does it sound like it's raining inside here? German accents work for all men, women, and NB blessed country. There we go. I don't know, I've come to terms with my accent a little bit. I've noticed that my accent is a bit stronger now than it was. My accent, over the last couple of years, my accent's gotten a little bit stronger. Not massively strong. I mean, like Nuke said, like, you can actually understand what I say, which is not true of all Irish people. Can I open this chest? Yes. It just didn't highlight. Well, mana. I don't use mana, so that's useless. But I didn't really... This is actually what Grenarius, same. I used to associate my accent with stereotypical German characters on TV. Think Augustus Gloop. Oh, so this makes me happy. I was the same, where anytime... I used to watch a lot of British TV. Like, I used to watch a lot of Channel 4, BBC, if I was in a pinch, ITV. You know, a lot of sitcoms and panel shows and stuff like that. Anytime an Irish accent came up, it was the idiot character. Or, like, the one you couldn't understand. And so I kind of assumed that if I had a thick Irish accent, my natural accent, that nobody would ever take me seriously. So I didn't actually consciously think that. I would have been like 7. So I kind of very early on tamped down my accent compared to my parents. And so I don't really have a particularly strong accent. I just kind of have like a generic kind of southern Irish accent. You can tell I'm from the South. If I was in a pinch, ITV, most real thing you've ever said. Look, let's be honest, it's the bad one. It's if there's nothing at all on BBC or Channel 4, you go to ITV. I have that being Welsh. It's basically any regional accent that isn't, because it even works in England. Like, you know, northern accents are not seen as good. So, you know, I think it's good to sort of reclaim that a little bit. Germans are always like the fat farmer or butcher or the Nazi, which isn't much better. You either have the sort of swilling beer and sausages and sauerkraut and dancing in lederhosen, or you have the ruthless efficiency. Those are the two stereotypes. Especially when you see a French or Spanish character being all suave and sexy. Yeah. I had to go to London for work last week and I'd forgotten I have a noticeable accent. Sometimes it's weird when you notice it. There's an actor who I quite like, a comedian and actor called Aisling B, right? And she has a very middle-class accent. She has similar to my accent. I'm not really middle-class, but I almost affected it when I was a kid and now it's stuck, right? She's quite middle-class. She grew up on like a fucking horse ranch. She's a very middle-class accent, right? Whenever I see her on a panel show, in England, and it's the same with any Irish comedian, because they all tend to be of a certain class. You don't get people who sound, you know, pure from fucking Cork, like, or from out in the bogs. You know, you don't get people like that on panel shows or sitcoms in England. But whenever anybody, no matter how posh their Irish accent is, speaking next to any English person, they just automatically in my brain sound like a farmer. Like, they just sound like they have just crawled out of a bog covered in mud and are trying to sell you something. You know, it's very bad. And I think that is just linked in my brain from growing up watching TV shows where that was the case. I still don't even have an Irish accent. The odd phrase or word comes out Irish, but still. Oh, Jesus, that hurt a lot. My God. Ah, fuck, don't kill me. Sorry, I should pay attention to the game. Jacksepticeye has a lot to answer for. I don't know Jacksepticeye. I've never really watched him, but I do know that he opens videos with, like, top of the morning to you, laddie. Which makes me annoyed, just in general. Because nobody's ever said that. After the 100th dumb Bavarian, you welcome a bit of a different take. Growing up in England, even only a few years ago, people laugh and always say, top of the morning to you, laddie, and to me, fuck off. Yeah. When drunk or singing, my English accent comes out more. Hang on, you should be seeing the game in a second. There we go. When I'm scared or panicking in a video game, that's when my accent comes out. I remember, he seems like a lovely guy, but yeah, that intro, I don't even know if he still does it anymore. But, Remember I was playing Rust recently, and I'll probably go back to Rust again soon. I've been playing Rust off camera a little bit, but Rust will appear soon again on stream. But I was playing Rust, and somebody got shot with an arrow right in front of me, and I panicked, and then got shot through the window with another arrow right into my head, and panicked, and was like running around the like little room I had built. And my girlfriend saw that clip as I was watching it, because it got linked in the clips. And she went, "Jesus, you sound like such a fucking paddy." And I went, "Yeah, it really comes out when I'm scared, doesn't it?" So yeah, that's when my accent properly comes out. I was like, Jesus, I don't know what to do. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. I hear another skelly boy. It's your inner medieval monk being triggered. I don't know, we only have one Irish stereotype, really, and that is the sort of, mud farmer stereotype. We don't, like, at least Germans get two. You have a very Irish-sounding accent, but you never know where from. Yeah, I have a neutral Irish. I have, like, I think it's been referred to before, especially when it was a bit more subtle a couple of years ago, as sort of a broadcast-friendly Irish accent. It's like, not too regional to offend anyone. Just sort of recognisably Irish. You could probably appear on, like, RTE Radio 1 or something. Yes, exactly. Get you reading some news. Exactly that vibe. Although they've gotten better about that recently. Not that I really frequent RTE News that much, because, it's RTE. But, they've gotten a little bit better at showing off regional accents. Although they all have that weird Irish... This is very hyper-specific, by the way. I'll get off this soon. But there's, like, a very specific Irish newsreader voice. Nobody has ever sounded like Pascal Sheehy sounds. Nobody has ever had that accent. It's just him. The Scottish got luckier with their stereotypes. I think the international Irish stereotype is the leprechaun one. A Lucky Charms, which isn't better. Yeah, that's probably true. Still never had Lucky Charms or even seen them. Actually, no, that's not true. I saw Lucky Charms in a shop once in, like, the American section, and it was, like, prohibitively expensive. So I was like, not gonna bother. Also, I think it's full of marshmallows, so it's probably not vegan or vegetarian, right? I imagine they're, like, real marshmallows, which have gelatin in them. I used to always get called a fucking leprechaun. That is rough. Actually, I watched Belfast recently with the movie by Kenneth Branagh about growing up during the Troubles in Northern Ireland. And I didn't realise for ages that he was Irish, because he sounds extremely like posh English. Jesus Christ, hang on. He sounds extremely posh in English, but he refers to himself as Irish and grew up in Belfast. And which I know is not, it's Northern Ireland, but he calls himself Irish. But I remember, like, looking up, why does he sound like that then? And I was like, really? It turns out when he moved to England to escape the Troubles with his parents, he got relentlessly bullied by all of the English people when they went to London. He got relentlessly bullied for being like a leprechaun, and he forced himself to change his own accent so that he wouldn't get beaten up anymore. And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry I ever judged you. They're not veggie. Heartbroken. A friend of the family is from the States, and he always used to bring them over for us when we were kids. My dad will occasionally go over to America for work, and he will always bring back just giant bags of M&Ms. Like a ridiculous amount of M&Ms. More than one person should ever consume. They just sell them. I remember when I was in Florida, you could buy M&Ms that were just something like 2 kilo bags of M&Ms for relatively cheap. I was like, how are you all alive? It's like, it's up there with, like, the Scottish and their deep fried Mars bars. It's like that unhealthy. This is very dark, by the way. Careful now. I don't even see that. Belfast is a good movie, by the way, if you haven't seen it. I liked it. A lot of people found it too smarmy, and normally I am one of those people, but I quite liked it. I'm not even really a big Kenneth Branagh fan. I find him, honestly, a bit too smarmy, but, you know, this one was good. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups will one day kill us all. They've recently started appearing here. I'd never really seen them outside of when I was in America, but up the gamma, can't see a thing. I don't know if I can up the gamma in this game. But recently I've been seeing Reese's Peanut Butter Cups everywhere. And I've still never had one. Peanut butter's fine. I don't dislike peanut butter, but I don't know if I'd eat a whole thing of peanut butter. My friend had with him, from US, 10 5-kilo bags of M&Ms to me, as if he didn't know, as he did know I liked M&Ms. Jesus Christ, that's too much. When my dad first came to England, he got bullied and called a gypsy. Oof, oof, oof. I mean, even here, people fucking, I mean, especially here, I should say, people fucking hate Irish travellers. Like, it's a very acceptable form of abuse to just sort of scream at Irish travellers. Don't try them. It's like being trapped in a swamp. You'll just buy more and more. I've heard so much about, and on pub shop doors, you'd have signs saying, for one I wrote right, as it's TOS and horrendously racist. No something, no dogs, no Irish. Yeah. I've heard so much about Reese's from US media, and I finally got some a few years ago, and I was so disappointed they're not even good. It's because American chocolate, and I know I'm going into stereotypes here. American chocolate isn't very good. It kind of sucks. Like, I've tried Hershey's a couple of times. It sucks. Hershey sucks. Like, it's really bad. It's shocking how little some think of Irish travellers. I know it's very bad. Like, Irish travellers were, I'm not going to go into politics here, but Irish travellers were officially recognised as an ethnicity embarrassingly recently, like five years ago or something like that. And since then, there's been a little bit of a move towards, like, not hurling abuse at them. But mainly you still see people hurling abuse at them, really. It's like, it's gone from 99% to like 94% hurling abuse. So, you know, it's bad. It's getting slightly better, I guess. There's an Irish traveller in the Senate now, that's cool. Run! We can take off one and run away, please. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. It tastes like chocolate-coloured sugar, and probably is. I think the reason American chocolate tastes the way it does is because they don't use as much actual chocolate powder, or like cocoa powder. I think I read that. Chocolate-coloured sugar is the perfect description. Like, what counts as milk chocolate or whatever in America is, like, less legally defined. So they just use less ingredients and more milk and sugar, I think. First Irish people non-family I met were in my school in England. Billy O'Brien was his name. No matter what, that would be the most Irish name I've ever heard. I have a pretty Irish... Well, my first name in real life is not Dreya. My first name is not particularly Irish. It's kind of nothing. But my second name is Kelly, which is among the most... I think it's the most common surname in Ireland, is Kelly. So I couldn't get more generic and stereotypical if I tried, I think. Unless I was named, like, fucking Donica or something like that. That's a name that seemed to kind of explode in popularity. This is a dead end. Let's go out of the spooky cave. Just go back to fighting skeletons, I guess. Hello. Oh, you're scouts. You're easier. It's the warriors I need to be frightened of. Like, maybe you? Oh, generic skeletons and scouts. Fine. Hopefully there's not too many warriors. Let's quick save again, because we didn't take too much damage there. Was that all of them? That might have been all of them. It's very dim. Oh no, never mind. And it's a warrior. What are you? Are you a warrior as well? You look like a warrior. Yeah. And there's a fucking ghost! Where'd the ghost come from? Hang on, run away. Cullen used to be a mythical Irish thing, less so now. Yeah, I mean, that's probably Cuchulainn, right? Oh, there's so many skelly boys! Fuck me, there's too many. Eat a little bit here, and then away. No, that was a bad timing. Am I being hit by a spell? I think I was just hit by a spell. I'll always know you use Dreya, but I'm Dominic. It'll probably mess with your image as me as can, though. I find it weird to call people by their real names online, which is probably my own thing, but I think I mentioned this recently. I'm becoming more inclined to call myself Dreya than my actual name. Because I don't really have a big social circle in real life. I only know about fucking 12 people. So, like, you can't escape being Akan. Like, I only know about 12 people, really. So, you know, I don't really get called my actual name very much. It's really, like, very infrequently, and then, like, formal letters will call me by my actual name. A lot more people know me as Dreya than know me as Kane, you know? Which is, so, you know, I'm going by that more, I think. I actually looked up deed polling in the other day. It just doesn't, like, you know, killing time, basically. It's quite easy, it turns out. It's like €50. So, you know, maybe I'll be legally Dreya at some point. Basically, I'm too lazy to do it, though. But actually, it said that there's no legal reason to do deed poll, really. Like, aside from, like, people like stealing your identity, you can just choose a name you want and go by it in Ireland. There's no, like, legal requirement first. It's one of the reasons that Ireland is ranked fairly highly in terms of, like, trans rights. Is because you can just kind of choose whatever... You can just, you can self-identify and change your name without really any forms. You can just do it, and people go, yeah, whatever. It's cool. It's a good system. But also means that I can change my name I've never really liked, if I wanted to. In my head, I think Gran for Grenarius. I think Grenarius, just because of the song. It's really difficult in Germany and can be really expensive too. That sucks. I know everybody's kind of figuring it out, right? Ireland is considered fairly good, although we have had an influx of TERFs recently. So, you know, they can fuck right off. Hopefully they don't take root like they did in fucking Britain. I did see a tweet the other day that I found really, really funny, which was somebody was posting a picture of Graham Linehan. And this is making fun of his looks, but, you know, fuck him, basically. Anything's fair game with him. But it was posting a picture of Graham Linehan and saying, like, it's very funny to me that one of the most prominent British TERFs just looks like this. It's like a cartoon. And I went, that's funny. And then somebody in the comments went, actually, he's Irish. And then the reply to that was, no, once you become a transphobe, you become English by default. We don't want him anymore. He can be British. And I was like, yeah, that's funny. A friend of mine paid like $2,000 for his name change? Jesus Christ! I didn't pay anything because I didn't earn much at the time, so was eligible support. Fuck me, that's a lot of money. I'd like to change my last name. I don't really like my last name either. I think if I got famous enough, I'd embrace the mononym. I'd be like, you know, Madonna or Prince. I'd go by one name. I think that would be funner. I think I'd enjoy that more. Or Björk, you know. Although I think Björk technically has a second name. It's like Gajersundurter or something like that. But I think I'd like... I think I'd like that, just to be a mononym. I shouldn't legally change to poison then. Not the most trans-friendly country. Once you get below the surface of shore, you can do that. Oof, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. That's a lot of money. I think deed poll here is like €50. Which is, I mean, still more than it probably should be, but that's a lot. Let's kill the ghost, by the way. The skeleton mage of the fog tower. Cool. Well, that was less impressive than the skeletons. I think I'm one of the few people who doesn't mind their surname. Yeah, my girlfriend. I'm not going to reveal what her surname is because, you know, she's not on the stream. But my girlfriend really likes her surname. We were actually talking about this. Like, I was saying, yeah, I'd change my name. We were talking about, like, how weird it is that people would, some people, and, you know, no judgment if you do this. There's lots of reasons you would. But a lot of people change their name when they get married. Like, they take their spouse's surname. And we were like, I don't think I ever would bother. But I was like, I don't really care what my surname is. And she was like, no, I really like my surname. So I was like, okay, cool. The Chromanin. Is this something I should have been getting? Summon skeletons and ice bolt. Did somebody ask me for a Chromanin? Whatever that is. More mushrooms is good. You have to jump through dozens of hoops if you've managed to figure out what hoops and how. There is a stereotype. This is the other stereotype of Germany, is that it is the most bureaucratic country on the planet. I don't know if that's real or not, but that just reminded me of it. That's the other stereotype I know about Germany, is that it is the most bureaucratic place on the planet. That is a fact, yes. Let's open a chest. This one is clearly trapped, right? The green one. Magic and ore. We're getting lots of ore. I mean, I don't know if others are worse, but it feels like a fact. As long as I can work from home and don't have to deal with that weather. Oof. Oof. Let me save, just in case this is going to poison me. Oh no. Seems fine. Well, where the fuck is the focus? Was it not in here? It should have... It must be in here, right? You think it would be guarded by this wraith? I mean, there is another path. I should probably go down there before I complain. And then there's only one more left. We've actually made progress today, which is unusual for me. Oh, more fucking skeletons. That wasn't the final boss. Are you joking? Stop it. I'm getting real fucking tired of these skeletons. Ireland is pretty bureaucratic. I mean, as far as places go, I think we're near the top as well. I mean, I spent a few days ago, I should say, like, just frantically filling out forms for, like, student grants and stuff, which I have already filled out before, but they need them in, like, triplicate. You got poisoned. A terrible catchphrase for your channel, Emmy. Hello, gamers. Get poisoned. I don't know why you're American in this fantasy. What's up, gamers? It's your girl, Emmy. Time to get poisoned. Ugh. I don't much care for people. Let's go extractive healing. Just heal up myself a little bit. No, not mana. I never cast spells. Why do I even have these mana things? Life bonus. There we go. It's so believable. I tried as a joke for a couple of streams to introduce the stream by going, "What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Dreya." And it made me feel so soiled that I couldn't keep it up for longer than a few seconds. Like, even though I was doing it as an ironic joke, I couldn't do it. What's going on, guys? It's your pal, Poison Emmy, coming at you live. Thanks for the sub. You just got poisoned. Oh, that's so much worse. Yes, thanks for the sub. You just got poisoned. And then you could say, like, if you follow, welcome to the poison bottle. It hurts to read guitar solo. Oh god, it's bad. I love it. I love how bad it is. I feel like some people would just enjoy it unironically, which is the bizarre thing to me. Get down with the sickness. I feel like that's even... I don't really like that song, but I feel like that's too cool for that intro. Sad to know that you'd probably get more popular. Yeah. 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 Are these graves or just stones? Okay, it seems like a fairly linear dungeon. I think we're nearly at the end of it. Raiding people saying no antidotes. Oh! I don't have a catchphrase on this stream. I'd make myself gag. I don't have a catchphrase on stream. This is kind of the reason why. I can't keep a straight face while doing this. I have to change my name forever now. No. You do? I am amazing at this? Oh, fuck. My catchphrase is probably, I'm sleepy. My catchphrase at that point will probably be, well, haven't slept again this week. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy is funny. I like that. Where the fuck is the thing? Where am I? I'm nowhere fucking near where I was. Where the fuck is this focus? Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of a tired goblin, I guess, is kind of my persona, if I have one on stream. Tired, cranky, angry, hateful little goblin. Love this game, by the way. Welcome, Greenook Scatman. I like this game a lot as well. It's very fun. I'm really enjoying it. I am also lost, by the way. Well, I'm not quite lost. I just think I've missed something. Was I meant to go into the fog tower? Because we killed the mage of the fog tower. Was I not actually meant to go into the fog tower? Surely I had to go into the fog tower. Like, I thought the focus would be right here. Where we killed that wraith. I guess maybe we'll go out? Maybe we just missed a stone circle? Oh well. Is Scatman... Scatman is dead, right? Scatman, the guy who went like... Dee-da-da-da-da-da. Is he dead? Yes, okay. I was lurking but started to feel self-conscious because of that Limmy rant about lurkers. I am the opposite of that. I like lurkers. I I always have a nice surprise, because I have a few lurkers. I always have a nice sort of treat, a little surprise for myself, when I open up my stream statistics, or get emailed my stream statistics after the stream. And the numbers are higher than I assumed, because I have lurkers. And it's like, oh, it's a nice little treat for me. Never feel like an urge to talk. Scatman has been dead for 23 years! Okay, sorry, I'm not laughing at Scatman's death. Just that I apparently did not realise that. Where the fuck am I meant to go? This is where I came in, right? And this was the cave we came out of. Was it not in here? Sorry, I'm going very squeaky. I don't think it was even in here. It's because he hates talking with us. We love lurkers. I looked here for ages too. Limmy is just Limmy. Limmy, I don't know. I wish I had the confidence to be as combative with my chat as Limmy is. It is very funny. I'm sure he only died like a couple of years ago. Hang on. When did Scatman die? I have Rodney Trotter up as the last person I looked up. Scatman. Scatman John, I think was his name? Yeah, Scatman. When did he die? Scatman's World. Scatman's World is one of the worst songs ever released. Scatman Skebabop whatever. That's an okay song. It's fine. But Scatman's World, which is the other single from that album, is one of the worst pieces of media I've ever seen. I kind of love it. Scatman John. He died in 1999? Oh my god. Age 57. Oh, Jesus. He achieved his greatest success in Japan. 1999? I'm sure that song only got famous in like 2004. Won the 1996 Echo Award? God, I thought this was so much later. Wait, it went to rank 28. No. Oh, these are just like rewards. When did it chart? Very successful all over the world. I thought it might have been like a late charter. I had it on a 96 compilation. He wasn't allowed to leave the 90s, the decade that belonged to him. Aw. Weird. He won the Echo Award in Germany for the best rock pop single. I wouldn't call that either. I would say it's jazz scat, right? It's not really rock or pop. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Jesus. Oh, don't crash, please, for the love of God. I can't remember when I last saved. There we go. So is it up here and I just missed it? Because I remember going back over this bridge thinking, oh, it must be in that big lighthouse. Am I just dumb? I woke up to Dreya talking my ear after a Limmy raid about the Battle of the Boyne, and I haven't left since. I'm very ignorant of history. I've probably ruined all of you a little bit. Even just a little bit. I would suggest if I ever talk about anything historical, look it up afterwards, because I've probably gotten a lot wrong. Did I take these out before? Where am I? Oh, for fuck's sake. At least they only take 2 hits, but they do quite a lot of damage. Any more? No, I think we're fine. Woke up like, guess this is where I live now. That's kind of how I find streams. Is occasionally I'll follow through. Jesus Christ, Gorn! Fuck me, that frightened me. I'll occasionally just, you know, zone out while somebody's ending a stream and then end up in another stream and go like, oh, this is good. I'm very sort of passive when it comes to Twitch. Jesus Christ, Corn, fuck me. Look, I'm not really into the mustache and crew cut. This is probably my least... no, a mullet is the worst, but this is kind of a mullet. Wait, let me see the back. No, that's not a mullet. He has the business up front part. But the sort of like really flat top, like buzz cut, really annoys me. Like when I see like the military cut where it's just like straight up and then just like sheared back. Just don't like it. How annoyed were you by the NPC Mud? Extremely annoyed. I kept trying to kill him, but people got angry. Kind of like the way a child will sometimes lose their parents in a shop and hold some stranger's hand by mistake. Or what I never did that, but what I did was constantly try and like run up to people, and then when they turn around, realize that it was somebody who just looked vaguely like my parents from behind, and then go, and then back away, just kind of, because I didn't have the confidence to ask for help. Gorn, end. Gorn doesn't want
Let's
anything.
fight.
That was classic. Why does he want to fight? What the fuck is Gorn doing here? Where's my orb or whatever the fuck I'm looking for? Focus, that's it. Can I get some stuff? Oh, am I supposed to be going into this ruin the whole time? Am I just incredibly dumb? I just went through that entire dungeon for no reason. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gorn, you're going the wrong way. Gorn, please, my friend. Gorn, oh, for fuck's sake, Gorn. Now, this might have broken the game. It happened to me once when my mum was talking to my kindergarten teacher. I accidentally took the wrong woman's hand. One of my most mortifying memories. Is that and calling your teacher mum was pretty embarrassing. I don't think I ever did either. I don't think... I had people around me do it, but I never called a teacher mum. Can I move? No. Well, can I quick load? I can't. I think the game's just broken itself. This wasn't even my fault this time. Dreya, you're the best. Ugh. Since that compliment didn't make you physically gag. It literally did. I just didn't see it until then. Luckily never did, but when some kid called the teacher mum, it was hilarious. Aww. It's the same feeling I would get later on when I would watch, excellent timing, when I would watch episodes of The X Factor with my parents, and they would have that, like, opening round thing where they just get tragic people on who couldn't sing, and then just, it'd be fucking Simon Cowell, that mutant, just laughing at them. And I got such second-hand shame and embarrassment that I physically couldn't keep myself in the couch to watch it, so I never actually ended up watching a full episode. But anytime it was on, just such shame and embarrassment would come over me on behalf of them that I was like, I can't be in the same room. It was the same thing when anybody did something like that in school. I'd be like, oh god, I'm so sorry for you. I mean, like when we were all 15. That's a little bit better, I guess. You kind of expect the abuse at that point. I'm gonna have to fucking quit the game, aren't I, by the way? I can't... I think I'm crouching? I can't move. And Gorn's fucked off. Cool. Alt F4, please. Now, Alt F4 hasn't worked either. So what I'm actually gonna do is Control-Shift-Escape. Oh, that's brought up the menu. Hang on. Did that work? I think the entire game has now crashed. Have I crashed? Are you all seeing this? What's happened? I can no longer tab out of the game. I'm going to Control-Alt-Delete like it's the fucking early 2000s. I'm going to bring out Task Manager. There we go. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to... And did it just crash on its own? It did. Okay, thanks. I don't have to do it now. Cool. Back in. I saved just beforehand. It's fine. I'll spin the bean when it loads up. Maybe Gorn won't get lost in his own fucking garden this time. Restart the game from the beginning. Bring on the cream video. I've never heard of piranha bites before doing this stream. Apparently they're famous in places. I spun the wheel. It's peach or vomit, which I am out of, so I'm respinning the wheel. It's licorice or skunk. Cool, lovely. 2 flavors I hate. Skunks are adorable, but I can't imagine they taste good. And licorice is the work of Satan. I hate licorice so fucking much. If you're from Central Europe, you probably like licorice. I know Valor loves licorice. But, God, I hate licorice so much. I like red licorice, but that's not really licorice. It doesn't really have the sort of licorice taste. It's just like vague strawberry. Also vegan. Accidentally. A bit like Oreos. One of those accidentally vegan sweets. Cursed treat. It's just so salty and weird. This one is sweet licorice, but it still sucks. Do you have skunks over there? No, we don't. My cat got sprayed by one recently. It was horrible. We don't, but I know that skunks are incredibly adorable. A baby skunk is one of the most incredible things you've ever seen. I don't like it much. I can eat it, but I prefer almost anything else. What about a giant Bertie Bassett? Like, licorice all sorts can fuck right off, I'm afraid. 1 second. I'm sure I have... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hang on. Oh, yes, it's the work call I was expecting. Hang on. I'll be muted for about 5 minutes. I'll be back in a second. I might go back onto the camera and everything. Let's go here and mute. Bye! I am done. I can tell Dreya's put on a posh English phone voice. I do have a phone voice. I do have a phone voice. It's very annoying. I realise that I do sound a bit posher on the phone. I go like, yes, that's lovely, thank you. It's like, oh, don't sound like that. I very much have like a phone voice. Click here if you want something cute. This could be bad. Yes, I was about to tab out just before I got the call. You reminded me to see baby spunks. Not that, Jesus. Baby skunks. Baby skunk. God, I love them so much. I want one. Definitely that was no Irish goodbye. You only said bye twice. She said it 3 times. Oh, baby spunk stream. Yeah, the standard Irish phone goodbye is bye, 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 as you physically curl in to press the fucking off button on the call. Anyway, what was I looking for? No, don't look at my emails. I was looking for into my Reddit. I had saved a video of some skunks like running up to somebody with babies, going like "Rah!" at them, and it was adorable. Go to saved. That skunk is a badass. 1 second. A capybara getting scratched. Snack time for a sheep. I mean, I can show you this. I'll be back in the game in just a second, but like, this is my saved list on Reddit. Skunks sound like Muppets. That's the one. Skunks sound like Muppets. Just want everybody to experience this before we get back in. Look at these fucking skunks. God, I love them. They're not squeaking yet. It's very quiet. They're just like little squeaks. God, I want a skunk. Anyway. They have bad vision, so they're scared of everything? Oh, poor babies. Also, yes, I was very hyper aware as I was looking in my own camera while I was on a phone call. The faces I make while I'm on a phone, as if I'm physically speaking to someone. Anyway, they're so damn cute. I love them. Look at them spunks. Look how cute they are, their little tails. Skunks can only fire off their smell once or maybe twice a month. That's how long reload time is. So they won't use it without a real threat. Aww. Here, before I go back, here, have a little snail eating a cucumber. I know that a lot of people hate snails. I love them and think they're very sweet. And I like seeing one take a little bite out of a cucumber. And now back to the game. There we go. Nodding your head like, yes, I'm listening. I did notice I do that a lot. Like, anytime she said something that I was like, yep, like, she could actually see me. I don't hate them, they just gross me out. Poor skunk friends. Oh, I probably should do the bean. Sorry, I've almost forgot about that. Bean. That's the skunk. Fuck me. And poor goatee. Fuck, that's awful. It's not quite gag-worthy, like the dog food, but it is fucking terrible. Is it licorice? No, it's not fucking licorice. It's too spicy to be licorice. It's like fucking mace or something. Ugh. Now, what I've done there is chew too much, so it's mashed into my teeth, which is really unpleasant. Oh, fuck me. Ugh. Snails make me feel regret so many accidental stepping-ons. Oh, yeah, same. I honestly never feel more terrible about me as a human than when I accidentally step on a snail. Juicy squish, shudder. Sorry to talk about this while you're eating. Slugs here, yuck. Slugs are grosser than snails. And this is racist, because it shouldn't be. 1 second, F9. Hopefully it saved. Yes, it did save. Now, Gorn, my friend, for the love of God, don't get stuck again. You need to not be stuck. I'll also heal a little bit first, because I have like a fuck ton of potions, I think. Well, I still have fucking things. They're just trying to get home. I love them. Slugs and snails can't feel pain, it's okay. I just feel I mean, you've still ended a life. Even if they can't. You've still ended a life. It's bad. But like occasionally, I will now, before I step anywhere in my garden, just make sure that there's not a snail there. But yeah, like occasionally slugs will get through the window in my kitchen and be in like the sink or something. And I always call my girlfriend to get rid of them. Whereas if it's a snail, I'll just pick up the shell and like, you know, go out into the garden with them. Slugs, I find a bit too slimy and greasy. I find them a bit unpleasant, so I always call my girlfriend in going like, Emma, there's a slug. I saw a dead mouse the other day while walking the dog and I cried. No. No. What's even worse is the crunch is a warning sign that you stop just before the squish. You've just taken their home. I think they die if you... I've heard that apparently if you glue their shells back together, they can survive. But only if you glue their shells back together, and it's like 50-50. Are you gonna be fine now, Gorn? You're like right behind me. There we go, it's working now.
This damn gate. They say nobody in the colony has ever been able to open it. The little beasts over there seem to be the only ones who have managed to get into the inner yard.
Can we possess one, like Dishonored? Why are you walking with such swagger? Why did they give him such swagger when everybody else walks a little bit like they've shat themselves? I'm the Godzilla of the garden. Meat bugs! Hello, should I be following the meat bugs? Can we crouch? I've never really crouched in this game, but I think I can. See? Oh god, I forgot how goofy the sneak animation was. Very, very bad. Imagine just prolonging their torture with a very poor glue job. A glue job sounds like something very unpleasant. He's definitely shit. Can I open this gate then? Well, what am I supposed to do? What happens now?
What happens now?
To the crab.
You have to find a way to get to the other side of the gate.
Okay.
Let's fight.
Shut up. You keep freaking me out when you say that. I can't get down on the ground, I think. Can I go prone? Can I... Could I maybe, like... lie down on the ground, tie a meat bug to each arm, and just let them drag me? Ending every meeting with let's fight. Can I climb up here? I do have a jump. It's very bad. I don't think I can climb that. If I could climb that, I could just jump over, though. This looks... just this pattern looks like it might be blow-upable. Explodable? I don't know what the word is. Are you alright? What? Let's quick save. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Why not test to see if you can open the gate? Oh, no. Oh, I lived! Well, I'm not fucking walking all the way back up. Check your scrolls? Oh, do I have a scroll thing? He gave you a... if he gave you a boost, there's no problem. I know, like, he could boost me up here. Like, he could stand on this rock. It would be a bit precarious, but he could stand on this rock. And then I could jump up and grab this. It'd be easy. Blow-upable. I can't open the gate. Because it's not selectable. I have a key somewhere, though. Check your scrolls. What are my scrolls? Death to the undead. Firebolt. Healing. Shrink monster. Ooh! Shrink monster. Now, will that work on me, do we think? Summon skeletons. Teleport to the magician's water. Transform into meat bug! That's the one we fucking want! This is the most adorable quest thus far. Transform me into a meat bug, for the love of God. Hello, friend. Look, I'm a meat bug. God, I'm fucking cute. Oh my god, I'm cute. Look at me. I'm a meat bug. I'll be your pet. Surely I could just crawl through here. Nah, apparently not. Fine, I'll crawl through the gap in the wall. It's a wee trilobite. I love him so much. Does this count as being a furry? What's the, because it's furries if they're fluffy, right? If the animal has fur. It's scalies if it's a reptile. Like people who want to be dragons are scalies, right? So would this be like a carapace? A chitony? Chitony? A buggy? It might just be a buggy. I don't know what the word would be. Looks like a pill bug? Yes, it's basically a roly-poly. It's like a little roly-poly. Oh! I'm a little roly-poly friend. How do I activate this now? How do I stop being a meat bug is kind of the problem. Oh no! Please, game, don't do this to me. I've accidentally interacted with the winch as a meat bug, and now it's locked me into it. Fucker, come on. My little meat bug arms are not really suited for this kind of work, and the game really doesn't seem to understand that. Press enter? Oh, thank you. Although now I want to be a meat bug again. Thank you, though. This is just you now. It would be a gutsy move, I would say, for the entire game from this point on to just let you play as a meat bug. It cannot be this broken. You can get stuck on a wall. You could walk a bit faster.
You managed to open the gate. That spell of yours was real clever.
I don't remember where we got it.
Come on.
Lovely. I'll have to remember that sentence when I'm asked to help with something. My little meat bug arms are not suited for this kind of work. In many ways, I am a little meat bug. Why the fuck am I... Oh, I can turn into it again, maybe? How many scrolls did I get? Well, whatever. Beat the shit out of these things first. You can buy meat bug scrolls and other adorable change form scrolls. Is there anything more adorable than a meat bug in this game? The snappers are kind of cute. They look a bit like the velociraptors in Jurassic Park, but they're kind of cute. It's a bit like sharks, where I always think they look a little bit smiley. Why was little meat censored for me? Twitch is very aggressive when it comes to the auto mod being default. Those are big fucking evil statues that are going to kill me, aren't they? Sorry, you may have noticed I did a tiny little shiver there mid-sentence. That's because my ear itched, the inside of my ear, and it was so unexpected that it made me shiver. Hang on. There we go. Mole rat is cute, scavenger is like a pet. Oh, the scavengers are cute. Self-ASMR. Ugh. ASMR disturbs me, just on a molecular level. I really don't like it. I've never heard an ASMR thing that wasn't creepy. Like, look, no offense to anybody who listens to ASMR here. Whatever you're into. But it is very obviously a sex thing. But everybody who has been into ASMR that I've asked about it has vehemently denied that it's a sex thing. They've always gone, no, it's not a sex thing, actually. It's definitely a sex thing. Anytime I've listened to one, it's very obviously been a sex thing. Like, going into, like, a little... The most common one seems to be hairdressers for some reason. Like, I knew people who listened to them. It's not. It definitely is. It's just like going into a hairdresser. And it's just like the sound of, like... just, like, rubbing on your head. Like that. And then going, I'm your little pixie hairdresser. Are you ready? I'm gonna lick your ears now. I'm gonna trim your hair. Oh, you're so beautiful. Do you like getting a haircut? Sorry, I'm chewing gum at the same time. I hate the mouth sounds. My daughter got an audiobook from her school that's basically ASMR. It's crazy, it's machine operations. Dreya, no. Dreya, yes, let me go grab my wallet. Let's go in here. Oh, it's in here. Nothing's in here. Cool. I did the ASMR for nothing. Clipping that. I don't know if my microphone was picking it all up. I just really don't like it. I don't understand why it's liked. Would ASMR still work with an impossible to understand Cork accent? How's it going, boy? You see that guy over there? What a fucking langer, like. How's it going? Having a good time in the city? That wasn't Cork. I went wrong there. The opposite of ASMR. That was actually great. It's actually better. Are you going to come to life and try and hit me? You're big old orcs. This seems like it would try and hit me. Fucking langer. Oh, here it is. That was actually fairly easy. I'm shocked the orc statues didn't come and hit me.
Looks like a pedestal of some sort. Perhaps the artifact you're looking for used to lay here.
Used to? Used to? Ah, for fuck's sake. Well, where is it now? Is it over in that giant orc statue's groin area? Oh, Jesus. End.
Let's fight.
Yes, Gorn, let's fight. Just pat his head. That's all he knows. Embrace your inner Cork boy. How's it going, kid? House tricks? That one I never really understood. Why do Cork people say house tricks? How's it going, kid? How's it going in Cork? I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I can only say a few things in a properly Cork accent. I've not had a Cork accent for so long. Like, it's basically Cork, boy, kid, and house tricks. Rebel County here now. The Rebel County stuff really annoys me. I actually was not aware that the Rebel County stuff is from before the rebellions. It's not actually to do with any of the various rebellions that happened against England. It's from a different thing, from like the 1600s or something. Oh, you're on this part of the story. You're about two out of 50 done then. Oh, come on, really? Oh, fuck me. You just spawned in out of nowhere. That's not fair. Kill him. Where'd Gorn go? Gorn isn't helping at all. Did the snap... Are we meant to believe that these are some sort of intelligence snappers who have stolen this? I hope someone got fired for that blunder. One of my favourite episodes. Gorn has Gorn off. Ugh. That works in some accents. Like a West Country person might say that. I might need some healing. Oh, that's a big old fucking snapper. Hang on, Gorn, can you come with me, please? Gorn. Gorn, help. The thing is that when I think of the word Gorn, or the name Gorn, I think of that giant lizard from Star Trek. You know, from the original series of Star Trek, when he throws a rock at that giant lizard? That's called Gorn. That's a John Cleese joke said with a German accent. I was thinking of the Monty Python tinny sound sketch. I have not watched Monty Python in a while. Gorn, come with me. Good Gorn. Gentle Gorn. Obedient Gorn. Good Gorn. I just stroke his cheeks. Good Gorn. Fucking yes. I like Monty Python. I don't like some of the Monty Pythons, but you know, I like Monty Python in general. I think one of my favourite movies of all time, probably top 5, is Monty Python's Holy Grail. It's one of those movies that I watched so much as a kid that I could quote it verbatim, I think, just from the beginning to the end. I could probably make like an 80% accurate script of that movie. This is a big old boy, Gorn. Are we okay with this? This is a really big old boy. Gorn, could you maybe take some heat? Absolutely one of the best movies ever. Gorn, I'm worried about what's going to happen to us in this little area. Let me just take a potion. Do you think you can help? Gorn? Gorn, help? It's a shadow beast. Oh, it's not actually that bad. Okay, never mind. Oh, it's doing quite a lot of damage. Never mind, it is bad. It looked worse than it was, though. Skin of a shadow beast, teeth, and some meats. And still no focus. Cool. Open the door, Gunther. Please, Gunther, open the fucking door. Gunther? There we go. Have to be right. This looks like a place where there would be ghosts, right? Hang on. More potions, please. This definitely looks like an area that would be fucking riddled with ghosts. Lousy with ghosts. Or not. It's actually ghost light. What are you? Can I read this book? No, Gunther can't read. The Knights of Ni are like the Careful now in Father Ted. You can't watch it now without being vaguely annoyed. Kind of, yeah, because everybody knows it. I mean, that whole movie, really, it's like comedy shorthand to just quote Monty Python, and especially Holy Grail, to the point where I like the jokes. It's a bit like what I am with Simpsons. I notice this every time I watch a Simpsons episode. I laugh about 2 seconds before every joke, because I recognize the start of the scenes and go, this is funny coming up. And then I don't laugh at the actual joke. I laugh remembering knowing the joke. Even though it's still funny. But I'm just so familiar with it that it's recognizing what's coming up is the funny part now. Can I get the focus? Is it in here? No. Transform into scavenger. Ooh, that could be cool. I think that's okay, though. It's what defines our sense of humor. It's what made it amazing. I mean, I don't dislike it. Focus, please. There we go. The focus of the ruined monastery. So we just have one left to go.
So
I'm still
you found
looting as
your
we're
magic
talking.
Artifact.
Yeah, I have to take the focus to the Magicians of Water. They need it.
I'll accompany you for a while.
Oh! You don't have to, Gorn. Like, if you... Okay. No. It's like a slightly forceful acquaintance who's like, oh, I'll tag along. And you're like, oh, I was really looking forward to just, like, listening to a podcast or something, but now I have to, like, make small talk on the fucking train. Oh. Fine, I guess this is good too. Come along, Gorn. Nice is still funny. I think it's just familiarity isn't as funny for everybody. Down with this sort of thing. I do still find that funny, to be fair. I didn't watch as much Father Ted as most Irish people, I think, just in general. Hello, Devil Baby. Welcome. Oh, Jesus. Gorn? Are you okay? Gorn's dead.
Oh, hell!
Oh,
What monster's that over there?
Oh, where did that come from?
Looks like one of those virtually invincible trolls, only smaller. Whatever. If we want to get out of here,
Sorry,
we'll have to get
that
past
line,
beast.
those line readings were incredible. That was like two stoners had just come out of a convenience store and they had seen like a monster. Oh man, what is that? Dude, I don't know. That was amazing. I loved it. Right, well, I mean, we've already killed one troll. I mean, we could just run away from it, really. You're so lucky Gorn gets stuck in that room 9 out of 10 times. He got stuck on a cliff earlier. Oh, it's a juvenile troll. Oh, now I just feel bad. This isn't going to be hard at all. Just whipping his ass. It's like John dies at the end line. I fucking love those books.
That was hard work.
Yeah, we defeated that monster. But if that was just a young troll...
Then you'd rather not
Troll.
bump into its parents, huh?
Something like that.
This is where we
Has
go
his
our
voice
separate ways.
changed?
I want to stay here
He's
for a
putting
while
more
and have a look
personality
around.
into it.
But I'm sure we'll meet again. See you later, my friend.
He used to be very sort of straight-laced sounding. Like, yes, I am Gunther. I will take care of your problem. Now he's putting a bit of edge into it. Like he's just played Sonic the Hedgehog for the first time. Now he's like, yeah, dude. Don't want to catch the parents, if you know what I mean. I don't know if it's better or worse. But it's something. It feels different. That's important. Actor probably was just happy to not say let's fight as much. The voice acting is great in this game. I mean, it's not. It's objectively not, but I like it anyway. Okay, where to next? Where's the last one? I need to go soon, so this will be the last one. Jesus, I need to go in like 5 minutes. Let's make this one quick. Come on, the fucking... Where's the map I need to look at? I need to look at the map. We'll at least get there, even if we don't get it. Fresher lines in the second half of the script. He probably said, let's fight only once. I think we got the one from the the boy there, right? We got the one from the new camp, which is the next point. So down way south at the bottom. Way, like directly south. Down at the very bottom. I think that's the last one. So let's go. I like how it's a little pentagram. As if, I don't know, Christ exists in this world. Like Christianity. Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. Cross the bridge. And just run. Took thousands of attempts before the director was happy with it. It's like, this was directed by the sort of gaming equivalent of Stanley Kubrick. Just like 50 takes on each line. And this was the best take they could get on every one of them. This way, maybe? Is it this way? Yeah, this way. Tear in one eye after 8 hours. That's the take. Oh, it's the fucking emus. I'll clear out these later. I'm so bored waiting in the car for my boyfriend to finish his work induction. Ugh. I hate inductions of any kind. College, work. They're always very the only joy in them is that they're usually quite short. And then you can just go home. I think this is the right way. I just want to at least get to it. Again, I do need to go. It's weird. I've mentioned this a few times now, probably enough that it's kind of annoying for people. But I used to stream, when I first started streaming, I used to do 2-hour streams. And then I decided, I'll up it to 2.5 hours. And then I went, you know what? 3 hours sounds like a good time to stream. That's like a nice chunk of people's day, but it's not obnoxious. So, you know, people don't feel obligated to stay around forever. Now 3 hours, and 3 hours used to feel like 3 hours. It used to feel like a big chunk of time. Now, not really. I don't really notice 3 hours of streaming going by anymore. It's just like, oh god, I've been live for 3 hours? I think you just get more used to it as you do it more. Like, I used to feel so awkward when I first started streaming. Like, so incredibly awkward about everything I was saying, or like consciously aware of the time and viewer counts and stuff like that. Basically, I just turned off the viewer counts and just rambled, and it became much easier. No official links, just vibes. Yeah. I at least want to get this done. Am I in the right track at all, or have I gone off path? No, I'm getting there. It's just over this hill. It might be straight in here. Yeah, I think it might be literally just over this. I just posted about this in Discord. That's odd timing. When I stream, I forget all the time. One of mine was like 8 hours. Jesus. The longest my stream has ever gone is I think 6.5 hours, and I did feel it. But you know, look, if I ever do go full time on this, I'd probably make the default like 4 or 5. Because, you know, why not? Viewer counts make you feel shite even though there's no reason to. Yeah, definitely. So I've just turned them off, and then it's just like a nice pleasant surprise if they're good. Is this where I need to be going? I don't think it is. I think I've already cleared out this cave. This was full of goblins or something, right? Maybe. Do an Emmy stream, 12 hours. Oh, God. Jesus. No. It was fun, but brutal. Yeah. I mean, I imagine I'd run out of things to say after, like, hour 5. And then just be... I don't know. I would never do a sleep stream, I think. But it might get there with a 12-hour stream. Because I basically can barely stay awake at the best of times. Black Goblins that stole the almanac? Yes, that's it. Coming on later for like 3 hours and no more. I think we need to go up here then. There's some wolves. Don't fall. Don't fall, Gunther. Gunther, don't fall. There we go. Wolves up here, we can probably ignore them. I was joking yesterday that as soon as I was finally used to streaming, people would then sometimes come in and suddenly I was anxious again. Honestly, yes. Like, the first stream I ever did, I had between 0 and 1 viewers. And that was nice, because I was like, at least nobody's actually seeing this. Okay. I have no time. I'm going to get to this place and then save and then exit. Okay? That's how this is going to go. I might play this for the first, like, 20 minutes tomorrow just to get the fucking focuses done. Where am I? Oh, I'm so close. It's right up here. Yeah, get them off. I've sat in streams with just me and a few others and felt like I couldn't leave as the streamer would have mentioned the viewer directly. Oh, no, that's a bad one. No, I have made a point to never do that. I will never, if somebody feels like unfollowing me, I will never mention it, because that's fine. You know, you like what you like. If somebody feels like leaving the stream, it's completely fine. Just, Jesus Christ, I cannot imagine the second-hand embarrassment I'd get if I was watching a stream and then somebody, like, called out that somebody wasn't there. Oh, God, that makes me want to cringe. I'm guessing this is the right way to go, by the way, just because there's lots of enemies, so it probably is the right way to go. We are taking some damage. Bloodhounds used to fucking eviscerate me. I'm glad we can actually take them out now. Don't kill me. This must be it. Ooh, we've dinged. Love a ding. It must be in one of these caves. I like saying hi, I hate saying bye. I don't really say goodbye in most streams. I kind of just go, I'm out now. Like, I'm very bad at stream etiquette. I don't really know if, I mean, it's probably noticeable. I'm very bad at stream etiquette. I will stay in a stream for 25 minutes if it's somebody I know without speaking. And I will very rarely actually bother to say goodbye either. I sometimes just forget. Ooh, an orc hammer. That was not the focus though, which is upsetting. Where's the focus? I haven't seen anybody either. Am I in the right place? Sort of, I think, maybe? That's a certain pro level of handling stuff. Dreya is an entertainer no matter what the numbers are. I think it's just that I like talking to myself. Like, I caught myself a few times before I started streaming. Just kind of talking to myself while playing games anyway. So I was like, I may as well do it on camera. Although, saying that, I didn't have a camera for like the first 4 months. Because I was like, nobody's going to want to see this face. But, you know. Actually, Lemmy has some good advice on this. He says this every so often. Face cams seem kind of harrowing at first, but then you realise that, like, who gives a fuck, essentially? Like, people just like seeing reactions. Like, it makes the stream a little bit nicer. What are you? Oh, you're just an orc. Orcs are fine. I'll take orcs. Orcs are easy. It's very dark. I hope the focus glows so I'll be able to see where it is. Am I even in the right area? No, I'm nowhere fucking near! Oh, Jesus Christ. Take the Crush Varrock. The Clavkalot. I at least want to be in the right fucking area. It must be in that cave. Like, we passed a cave at some point, I'm sure, that went deeper in. This is a deceptively huge map. It doesn't really seem like it when you look at, like, it only takes, like, you know, 15 minutes to probably walk across it. But it's so windy and it folds back in itself so much that it's quite big. It's weird I couldn't handle cams at all until recently. Now I've got notifications off and just kind of oblivious to prevent feeling overwhelmed. Yes, I think the less information I have, the better my stream is. Yeah. I took what Lemmy said way too seriously a while back. You know, like having amazing equipment and having to show my face. You just take your time and do what feels right for you. Yeah, like, I start for a year of streaming. Almost a year. Probably like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. Something like that. I streamed with a €15 camera and a €25 microphone. And it was fine. Like, it was completely fine. Like, it sounded good and looked all right. I mean, it didn't look amazing, but, like, people followed and didn't mind. Then, you know, once I knew that I liked it and would be into playing it, this is an adorable man, by the way. I was like, oh, okay, I'll upgrade now, because, you know, I know that I'm into it. I didn't even have a camera for ages. I just think people don't care as much as people think. I still don't even have a proper mic, saving up for one of those bad boys. I have a Shure... Okay, this is the one. I do need to go now. This is the guy. This is the next quest. Good. I do need to go. So my favourite streamers never use cams. Like, Grenarius doesn't use a cam, at least right now. It's good. It's a fun stream. Oh, Jesus. So my favourite streamers never use cams. If there's life in your voice, you can still sense the emotions fine. On stream... I don't and I won't, exactly. Like, you know, I don't need it. A lot of people are going the VTuber route as well, which I don't do, but, you know, it's cool. Because, again, people just like to have the reactions there sometimes. But, again, if you emote with your voice, it's fine. Like, I am a lot more emotive and sort of, not eloquent, but, you know, sort of high and low, sort of big differences in my tones and stuff on stream, much more than I am in my monotone fucking real voice. I mean, this is my real voice, but you know what I mean. My non-broadcaster tones. I speak very monotone and sort of boring. You know the sort of Father Ted joke of the boring voiced priest. It's a bit like that, really. Melodic, yes, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Edifix. Anyway, I'm gonna raid somebody. Who's live? Not many people are live. I will raid fucking, I don't know, Juiced again? He's playing F1. Go say hello. And I will be live again, not tomorrow, because I have therapy. I would be live on Wednesday for some extremely goofy dad dating sims. Actually, not dad dating sims this time. I'm going to be playing a game called Love 365, which is a sort of weird anime dating sim where I'm going to be sold off to some juicy anime boys. So, you know, come back on Wednesday if you like, at 1 o'clock Irish time. Thank you for all the follows and everything and just tuning in general. It's been good. I'll see you again soon. Bye. Oh, fuck, I forgot. There's like a 10-second countdown before I can actually click the raid button. So we're just going to sit here in silence for another 5 seconds. I've already said goodbye. And now I can raid. Goodbye.